fucking morning and welcome to the classiest place on earth. My name's ClassyKatie and this is my first cup of coffee. Good morning. I hope you're all doing fantastically. I hope you had a wonderfully restful night. Secretly, I hope you're all still sleeping because this is really early for a weekend. Why am I here? Nobody knows. Cheers. How are you? I actually woke up hella late today because I slept in. But I'm here, queer, ready to get fucked.
Hail Satan.
Allow yourself to be penetrated. Be penetrated by everything and everyone that is good in this life.
Amen. Good morning, Young. Good morning, Darth Vader. How are you, love? How is your morning? Hopefully restful. Don't be dressed. Are you dressed? Don't have pants on. Pants aren't allowed. Oh, fuck yeah. I need more coffee in my life. I wish I could just bathe in it. Would that be inappropriate? What would happen? Like Bathory bathed? Bathory bathed in blood. What happens if you bathe in coffee? Youth. I'm going to go with maybe youth. Possibly. I don't know. I hear and CSCK. Good morning, Young. How are you? No pants. Pants are overrated. Weekends are for the no pants. Ow. Good morning, Kirby. How are you? Coffee cheers to everybody. Caffeinate with me. I hope you're doing good. Just smell delicious. It might have slightly more tan skin. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. It would totally stain your skin, huh? Because people used to like dye paper and stuff with coffee. It would totally stain your skin. That'd be weird. I went on a 3-hour walk, so I'm dressed. Oh, what? Good. Can you imagine 3 hours of walking with your dick just like out? Would it be chafed? Would you get like windburn on it? I don't want to know about it. Good. I also went outside today, so I have shorts on, but I mean, you know. No shit. Ukraine liberated strategic key city Lyman just now. Just now. Fucking thank God. Thank the Christ. That whole shit is just such bullshit. I wish Putin would realize how pointless he is and just like roll up in a ball and die. Windburn, cockburn. I've had windburn on my face before. I mean, I can't even fathom on sensitive skin. My God. Why is it the news always starts with good day and then does everything it can to prove it isn't? I think it's wishing a good day in spite of. I think that's what it is. It's like good day. Hopefully. Maybe it's like that. But you're right. I feel that way, honestly, Leaf. I feel that way all the time when I ask, like when people come in a chat that haven't been here for a while. And I'm like, oh my God, how are you? My immediate instinct is, why did you say that? Why? You know how the fuck everybody is right now. We're all terrible. Come on. What's your third favorite reptile? That's going to be my new hello, how are you? Fine. Alive. COVID negative. How are you, Sally? Good morning. My upper lip is sweating. I'm sweat today, apparently. Fine. Dicks are aerodynamic. Just gotta angle it to the wind right. But if you're walking for 3 hours, that's 3 hours of walking and angling your dick to strategically be burned in the right area. Like, what is your life like if this is your goals you're doing, you know? I love Euromastics. Oh my God, they're hilarious. How they survive in the wild is fucking shocking. Third favorite reptile, man, that's a blue-tongued skink. Good morning, even though it's 1 a.m. Isn't that morning? That's technically morning. It's an a.m. It's morning. Good morning, Unforgivable. How are you, love? Iguanas are sick until they freeze and fall from trees like bombs. I don't know. I'm just trying to rationalize it for those inclined. My dick's staying in my comfy pants. Thank ye. Same. I went to Boston years ago. It was for PAX East. Long time ago. I don't even know, like 5 or 6 years ago now. And it was in March. It was like March. It was literally the weekend of my birthday, I think. It was around March 3rd. It was like March 4th or something was the day. But Boston in the winter is a whole other form of hellscape. I don't know why people even go outside. I think I walked 5 blocks. I walked from the convention center to a restaurant. I was doing a meetup with some Twitch staff. And just that 5-block walk, I got burns down my face from the wind. It was so cold. Never again. Never again. Frozen iguana bombs. What? Oh my God, Sally, did you not hear about that? Oh my fuck. Was it this spring or was it last fall? It might have been this wintertime. So in Florida, they don't have winter, obviously. Like, it's relatively warm there all the time. It's like tropical. But this winter, they got a freeze out of nowhere, and iguanas were, like, not dying, but you know how reptiles are cold-blooded, so they rely on sun and heat to move. So they were, like, going into comas in the trees and then falling out onto people like bombs, iguana bombs on your cars. It was fucking wild. But they were most of them were still alive unless they fell out of a tree on your car and you, like, drove over them or something. Fucking wild. Unforgivable, I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I always end up searching for pictures of the wrong lizards I'm thinking of. Reptile dysfunction. Oh my god. I hate you. God damn it. I know! I mean, they were alive, like, it didn't kill them to get cold, they just kinda go into a weird dormant state. So, that's like, if you don't know what cold-blooded versus warm-blooded is, warm-blooded, you and I, mammals, our body uses the energy we consume to create its own heat. Reptiles don't. They literally cannot create their own body heat. It's impossible, so they rely on sun and external stuff. So, if it's cold, they just, like, I guess. Good fucking morning, Kills. How are you? I hope your Saturday is relaxing. Any fun weekend plans? Reptile dysfunction. God damn it. Why you gotta be like this? Good morning, it all costs money. How are you, love? I'm gonna pack a bowl because I cleaned my bong and I just want to do that. Iguana in water, Katie in Boston. Iguana in winter, Katie in Boston. Yes. Yes, Sally. I mean, you know me, dude. I can't. Cold weather and me do not. We don't go together well. I am a reptile. I die in the cold. I just like I can't. I have a chipped tooth from the cold. I can't handle it. I don't know what it is. My body's like, oh, it's cold. Guess we're gonna die. Oh shit, that reminds me. My baby Snack needs her space heater this morning. Better go turn that shit on. Go turn that shit on. It's getting cold, man. You gotta think. I gotta start thinking about that for my lizards and stuff too. I felt my girlfriend's feet at night. I don't believe everyone. Don't believe everyone can generate body heat either. I'm the complete opposite. I like during the day, I'm an iceberg. I'm cold all the time. Like it could be 80 degrees out and I'll have a sweater on because I'm freezing for some reason. But at nighttime when I go to sleep, I turn into a dwarf star and I just radiate heat off my chest. I don't know why. Zach says he can literally like put his hand like 6 inches from my body and feel the heat coming off me. I don't know, man. Only while I'm sleeping. Good morning, Mike One. How are you? Flipto DK. Oh my god.
Hail Satan.
How you doing, honeybean? Rolling up a J. Good. I packed a bowl. I'm ready. Let me know when you are and we'll cheers. If you come back my way, Mermy and I will take you to places not in Boston, please. Oh, I absolutely am going to be coming back that way. Zach has a ton of friends in New York. I have friends in New York and in Boston. Like, if it wasn't for COVID, I would have been back there a million times already. I miss the East Coast so much. I will be hitting up you and Mermy so hard. Well, only if I'm stressed. Well, come on, money. You know, like if you're anxious, cold doesn't matter anymore. I've seen a poor Mexican red knee in a certain pet store. Oh no. No. I have a rescue from a certain pet store too. I have a pet store rescue from a certain pet store that will not be named. I can't stand it. Like I don't want to ever support those pet stores or anything, but I think I've told you about that, Spuds. It was like 2 years ago. I went into Pet Schmo or Pet Fart, whatever one, I don't know which one it was, just to get like a dog treat or something. And there was literally like what I thought was a dead tarantula curled up in the corner of a cage with like sawdust. And it was a pink toe tarantula, which is an arboreal tarantula that needs to climb. It had no water. They're highly dependent on humidity and it looked dead. And I was like, can I please touch that spider? And he was like, I think it might be dead. You can just have it. And he gave it to me for like $5 or something. I hate it. But I couldn't walk. I felt so fucking bad. And she's beautiful. She's huge. And I'll go grab her. Hold on. I'm going to show you my rescue spider because she's beautiful and she survived. So you can't see her. If anyone's afraid of spiders, you really can't see her because she webs up so much. But this is her enclosure and she's right there. Can you see her in the web right there? She's huge now, though. She's so chunky and healthy and beautiful. Those are her little peats right there. But this is my rescue spood, who I found almost dead, and I couldn't leave. Couldn't walk away. I felt so bad. But it's so hard to see them. It looks so foggy because it's all web. They web up. That's poop, by the way. All those little white dots right there. All those little white dots. That's tarantula shit. But yeah, that's my big baby, and she is a rescue. But never. I would never want to support one of those pet stores. I totally get that. How do you just leave a baby? How do you leave a baby dying? I couldn't do it. Oh my god, Mike one is amazing. I'm like that too. My hands are iced during the day and I'm so cold. And at night I soak through the sheets. Me too. What the fuck is that? I swear to fuck, I like sweat myself stupid at nighttime. It's the dumbest thing. Yep, I have 2 pink toes. One I got as a baby. She was like this big when I got her. And honestly, she looks like when I got her, I thought she was full grown and just like starved. But she's grown a lot. I'd say she's a good 5 inches across now, which is a pretty good size for a pink toe. Snack warm and happy, good. All curled up and toasty and oh, cute. Getting ready to shed. Dude, all my geckos are shedding right now. I've been misting the fuck out of them. The Mexican red knees are great. Is that a Verdezi? No, that's not a Verdezi. That's a Brachypelma. Brachypelma something, right? It's not the Verdezi, though. I don't have a red knee. I have a fire knee. I have 2 fire knees. They're the Brachypelma Boehmei. It's a name. It's like Boehmei. Brachypelma Boehmei. I have 2 of the fire legs, though, and I love them. They're so chill. As an avid, active animal rescue guy, I respect that so much. I am the same. I'm sure you understand where I come from when I say it's like you super don't want to do it. Because what happens is every time an animal is purchased from Pet Schmo or Pet Fart or whatever, they see in their inventory that someone bought it, so they restock it. That's what I'm afraid of. They don't need to have tarantulas in Pet Schmo or Pet Fart. The fuck? No one's going there to buy a spider. Like, it's us going there on accident and rescuing one because it's half dead. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing that haunts me, but I also cannot walk away. I couldn't walk away from like an animal. I mean, I think I tweeted a picture of its enclosure at the pet store when I got it. It was like 2 years ago. It was literally like, it looked like it was in death curl in the corner of its enclosure. If you know what death curl is, you've probably seen a dead spider. Their legs curl under their body and they die. That's what it looked like. It was horrible. And pink-toe tarantulas, they're one of the most common tarantulas to own, but unfortunately, they're kind of difficult to keep alive. Their scientific name is an Avicularia avicularia, and there is a syndrome called AVIC syndrome, named after them specifically, where they just spontaneously die. And it's not really spontaneous. The trick is you really have to maintain a humid environment for them, but also have tons of ventilation, which is it's really hard to do. That's a really hard thing to do. Create lots of humidity, but lots of ventilation. So, they can be really hard to take care of. And he was literally just sitting in a pile of sawdust. No moisture, no water bowl, nothing to climb on. Like, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. So I saved her. They literally gave it to me for free because they thought she was dead, but she's a big, beautiful baby, and she just is right there. That's like her corner ever since I gave her this. But I can't. I love animals too much. Like, even if I wasn't going to keep her, like, I would have saved her and then sold her or given her away to someone I knew or something like that. I wish I liked spiders, but I turn instantly into a little girl whenever I see a big one crawling inside my house. Dude, I totally get that. I don't hold my spiders. I don't interact with my tarantulas. They don't want it. Like, spiders don't want to interact with you. I own, like 50 plus tarantulas. I'm a big spider hobbyist. However, I don't want a fucking spider crawling on me. I'm terrified they're gonna fall and die. Like, that's my worst fear in the entire world. I would never. It's totally cool. Like, to me, my spiders are like a fish tank. All the spiders I have, they're a fish tank. I open them up, I drop some crickets in, let them chill. They don't want to interact. It's not like a dog or a cat, you know what I mean? Rolled and ready, let's do this. Cheers, everybody. I have no clue what I ground up. I think it's monkey berries, because this is what's on my desk from yesterday. No, it's apple. Is it apple pie? Did I grind up apple pie? I guess it's still apple pie. I don't know. Oh, God, that stinks. Whoa! Apple pie is the weed of the day, and it's 24.37%, apparently. Allegedly. Cheers. Oh, side note, don't blow smoke on your animals. I shouldn't. I know I don't have to say that, but every once in a while, someone's like, blow pot smoke on your spiders and see what happens. Don't do that. It's plugged. Just kidding. Uno momento. We had a local breeder shop that they used to buy, sell, and trade exotic animals, and they're all raised locally. That's how the pet store that I go to, 99, like literally 100% of the time. I haven't been to a pet show, PetSmo, or a PetSmart in a long time. Pet fart, excuse me. Um, I'm really fortunate to have a couple like privately owned exotic shops really close to me that sells tarantulas and lizards and frogs and all sorts of exotic stuff, but it's all locally bred, like what's the word? It's captive bred. All of it's captive bred. It's all local. They're all well cared for. Like I've never gone into this shop and seen dead animals in my life. Whereas I'm sure you've been in PetSmart or Pet Fart and Schmo, whatever, and seen like dead fish floating and whatever. It's just like be an emporium for dog food, but let's stop killing animals just to have something for people to look at. You know what I mean? I don't know. Cheers. Oh my god. Young. At motherfucking heart just rocked my brain. Thought of the day. Only during a hurricane can you purchase a shovel, rope, duct tape, and tarp, and no one questions your motives. You forgot the rope. My rats got high with me once and now run away when I spark up. I left a blunt out one time, and my precious old dog, Link, ate it, and he slept for like 2 days straight. He just passed out, just like had the best nap of his entire life, and then woke up 2 days later and drank like 2 gallons of water. And I felt like dogs and like animals can't consent, right? We have no idea what they're going through mentally if they get high on weed or something like that. That's kind of where I come from. I don't ever want to torture my animal, but bugs, like spiders and all insects pretty much, they have a very passive way of breathing. They breathe kind of like fish with like gills, but it's on their belly and they're called book lungs. So if you ever look at the bottom of a tarantula, you can like Google it and you see white patches on their abdomen. Those white patches are their book lungs. And microscopically, they look like the pages of a book, which is why they call them book lungs. But basically, they breathe whatever their environment is. Like they're just subject to anything. They can't hold their breath. You know what I mean? So I never like blow smoke at them. I blow it the fucking other way. I have an air purifier under this desk right here. Like it feels cruel. I don't know. It feels like I would be fucking up animals without, you just don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Why don't you just jump in an active volcano just to see what happens? I don't want to do that. Dorian got so relaxed that Gray thought he was dead or something. Oh no! Because he ran up, sniffed his back inside, and then pushed him over. Oh my god, he was just that high. Oh, that's so poor rat. Now they run away. Probably they're like, no, Dad. No, Danny, please, no. It is heartbreaking. I hate it. I've seen lots of pets and people that are dead inside at Pet Redacted. Yeah. I wanted to work there so bad when I was a kid. My dream job when I was a little kid was like to work at a PetSmart or a PetSmart because that's all I knew about. And I just wanted to work with animals. I had no idea. Get this. This is a great story. I kind of forgot about this until now. I wish my sister was here. She would love this. So this was ages ago. So you guys know I lived in the middle of nowhere. So if we were going to go to anything that wasn't Walmart, we had to drive 2 hours north or 2 hours south to Spokane, Washington. Because I grew up in bumfuck nowhere. Hello, my sales. How are you, love? Don't worry about it. How are you? Good morning. So anyways, we went to Spokane for some reason. I think we were I don't know why, but we went to one of the Pet Redacted stores. I don't know, one of those chain stores. I can't remember which one it was, but it was very different. It wasn't like, you know when you normally walk into a Pet Schmo or a Pet Fart and they're almost like a box store, really tall ceilings and everything. This one was really low ceilings and the walls were covered. I mean, literally covered in tanks of fish. But I remember very specifically, there would be a tank that was like this big. I mean, a tank that was 10 gallon. There would be a 10-gallon tank. Y'all know what a fucking 10-gallon fish tank looks like. It's like the most common tank. And it had a puffer fish in it this big. It was so big it couldn't turn around. And they had multiple like that. Like multiple extremely large exotic fish in very small tanks. And then they had all the usual fish. Just tons. And I remember going there when I was a kid. And like this one time we were looking at it. And I was like, that's a really cool fish. But it can't turn around. And my mom got really uncomfortable. She didn't really know Like, she wasn't ready to have that conversation with us about icky pet stores and what can happen when people don't care for animals. And we started looking at the smaller fish, and I shit you not, every single tank had a layer of dead fish on the top of the water. Every single fish tank, every single one. So we left. We were like, "Oh, this is terrifying." I think my mom was just getting fish food for our fish tank or something like that. I mean, it was every single tank. They still had live fish in them, but every tank had layers of dead fish. And so we left, and my sister was maybe like 4 years old when we went this one time, and every single time we passed that Pet Schmo Pet Fart from that moment on, every single time we went to Spokane for the next 14 years, she would scream at the top of her lungs, "All your stuff is dead," out the window at that store as we passed it through Spokane every single time, to the point where we all just started chanting it. So at a certain point, every sibling that was in the car would just go, "All your stuff is dead," at the store every time we passed. The place stayed open, though. It was open. I guarantee it's probably still open, but I forgot about that until now. It was disturbing. It was a weird I think it was one of those pinnacle moments for me as a kid, like, learning that not everyone cares about animals the way my family cares about animals. Like, we had a little mini farm, and we butchered pigs and stuff, but it was very small scale. Everything had names. Like, they were more like pets than anything. We had chickens and stuff, and my parents were even my dad, my stepdad, he's a hunter, and he's a really tall, like, mulleted redneck, whatever, but he's a big softy. He cannot take an animal suffering. He refuses. He's the type that, like, if a dog gets hurt, because we lived an hour from the nearest vet, if the dog was definitely gonna die, he'd take it in the yard and shoot it. Like, he can't stand to see any animal suffer like that, and that shit was so I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying everybody that's involved in butchering or farming is callous, but my dad is so the opposite of callous. He's a very sensitive big redneck. I feel bad. I feel bad for the pets, but at the same time, how could you even work in that environment? I have no idea. I think the same about butcher houses. Like the big old chicken farms in Delaware where they like string up chickens while they're alive. How do you do that? You have to really, I mean, I've been broke, man. I've been real broke. I guess I have never been so broke that I could work in a slaughterhouse. I think about stuff like that. Like even the humane slaughterhouses, like just that your life is just death. I mean, that is just crazy to me. I couldn't do that. It's like the sign at the one nearby that said, "We now have live birds." All I can think was, "So you've been selling dead ones?" That's fucking sad. Birds, they make me the saddest. I don't know. I went to when I lived in Baltimore, I found there's like a bird mega store, and it's privately owned. It's not like a PetSmart or PetSmart. It's ethical, whatever, as far as I know. But when you go in, it was like walls of those, when you see like puppies in a shelter, they're usually like in a box with a glass in the front so you can't poke your fingers in. That's how they are. And it was just boxes of baby birds. Tons, like 50 baby parrots and parakeet, big baby birds, like, like the big, huge blue parrots that they have and the macaws and stuff like that, babies of them, tons of them. And like, I don't know a shit ton about birds. I'm not an expert, but I think they need a lot of care, like one-on-one care, like a mom and her babies, like they are like one-on-one. And if you hand raise a bird, like you are 24/7 with that bird, you feed it like every 20 minutes or something. And it feels like a puppy mill for birds or something. And it's like, I don't know, man, these birds pluck themselves to death and people wonder why. And I'm like, man, you took an animal whose home was the sky and you put it in a box. And you're wondering why it's plucking itself to death. I don't know. I know there's people who really take really good care of birds, but some of those places I just wonder. Like, oh, I was thinking this related when Zach and I recently went to that reptile convention here in Colorado, and it was amazing. I'd never been to one before, so it was super exciting. Like I didn't want to go to buy. I didn't get any pets or anything. I don't need anything. Not that anyone needs anything, but you know what I mean. I was just going because I like to see all the exotic stuff. Like they usually have very absurd, weird animals there for sale for billions of dollars you would never buy, but you get to see them in person, which is exciting. But there was like you guys know that there's some snakes that are super, super common because of the morphs and stuff, like ball pythons or what's another one? King snakes is another one. There's a couple breeds. There's a couple species of snake that you can red tail boas. Yep, that you can like selectively breed traits and make them look super pretty. I don't know, different. So like you can get a ball python that looks like mine. You guys have seen Cersei. She's a normal yellow belly ball python. They're the brown. They're like shades of brown with the splotches all over them. You can get a ball python that is genetically identical to mine. That's pure white, paper white, with blue eyes. You could get one that's paper white with a fucking jack-o'-lantern stamp on its ass. Like they have selectively chosen genes and bred these animals down to this point where it's insane. But I asked Zach when we were there, I'm like, what happens to all the ones that don't turn out the way they wanted? You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think of how to word it. Like you breed two snakes because you guess the genes and you're like, okay, this one's got recessive genes for this and this got recessive genes. So chances are we'll have two babies that are going to be the traits we wanted that'll be really expensive, will make money. What happens to all the other ones? What happens to all the ball pythons that come out not the genes they wanted? You know what I mean? Because even at this convention we went and there would be tables. I mean, like a desk, my desk that I use is like an IKEA dinner table. So it was like a dinner table covered in like Tupperware things full of snakes stacked 12 high. Easily there was hundreds of baby snakes on these tables and they were just selling them for like $50 a pop. But like what happens to all the ones they don't sell because they're not considered special or whatever because everybody wants a special one? I hope like I look at the numbers and I think to myself, like, I personally, I don't know someone in my IRL like life that owns a snake. How many people are buying snakes? Are there enough people buying snakes for the sheer vast amount they're breeding? Like, what happens to all the snakes? I know some snakes eat snakes as food, so I'm sure some of them are used as food. But you know what I mean? Like, you breed like a pure white snake with a normal, chances are you'll get like one pure white one. What happens to all the baby normals that are only $20? I just think about that, like, where the fuck are they going? Hi, Biggin, how are you? As pets for cheaper? I hope that's it. I really do. New boots? What? Me? Oh my god, the snakes, shut up. Massive abattoirs often come out with horror stories about the animal treatment, hygiene, and personal well-being. I've seen some of those talks before and they horrify me. A food question? Let's go. Depends on the ethics of the breeder. Yeah. I try, like, everything I own has come from someone who is so small scale, like they're not even considered a breeder. They like did it on accident. I've never, except my poodles, obviously. I'm just looking around at all my spiders and snakes and stuff. Everything I have is from someone just online who acts like the massive breeding shit freaks me out. Imagine they kill them. Animal breeding is fucking cruel. I think so too. I think they might kill them. Or I hope if they are euthanizing them, they're using them as food. Because like I know there are a lot of snakes out there that eat snakes as food. Cobras are one. That's the only one I can think of that comes to mind. But there are snakes who eat snakes. So hopefully there's like some. I don't know though. I don't know. It makes me sad. Why? Why? Oh. Oh. What? See how she chews on her bark? What's she barking at? Bark. What? Go get him. You go get him. Who's that? Who's that? Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. It's probably just Zach got up to pee. It was like that. Ma'am. Oh, go get him. Go get him. Go. Go on. You're so fucking weird. Why? Dogs, I tell you. They've got so much to say. Ma'am. I know. You have a lot of emotions. It was like that was when I was young and went looking for a dog from someone that just bred show dogs. We found a puppy that wasn't show quality and asked what they were going to do. They said probably put it down. You know, that's exactly how I got Millie. My precious pug of forever, who we worship, our queen of our forever life. That's literally why not why I got Millie, but Millie was a purebred pug who was deemed imperfect because she didn't have a wrinkle right here and her feet turned out like a ballerina. And so what they did is they separated her from all the perfect puppies and put her in a kennel by herself and just left her. Like, abandoned her. So when I got my pug, a pug, she had a straight tail and didn't know how to be pet or how to play. She didn't know how to wag her tail, and her tail wasn't curled because it was so fucking sad, but same thing. Super sad. Would you consider cereal soup? Yes. Greebles? Yes. Someone, I don't know. No, they're barking at my hallway. That's the outside. They're barking at Zach moving. They just heard a sound. God forbid. I'm sorry if everyone's dogs are set off by my idiots. Good morning. Oh my God, penis. I got a really good picture of little penis last night. I meant to send it to you on Twitter. Let me send it to you right now. I have a tarantula named after my friend Ice Penis, if you didn't know. It's a, oh my God, Chilobrachys guangiensis, also known as a Chinese fawn spider or the Chinese giant fawn spider, one of the two. One of the most beautiful spiders I've ever seen in my entire life, though. And she was out last night, like webbing, so I got some pictures of her ass and her face. Because who doesn't want to see both? She's a tunneling spider, like she literally lives in a tunnel of death. So I never ever see her. Like the only time you see her is like 2 legs poking out or like her butt, and that's it. So when her whole body's out, oh, yes. So Ice Phoenix, one of my moderators and best friends and longest friends actually of ever. It's a really long story, but long ago I accidentally called him Ice Penis instead of Ice Phoenix, and we just started calling him Penis. And he was okay with it. And now if I call him by his real name, it just feels so it feels wrong. It's like parting your hair in the wrong spot. You know what I mean? Tail and ear docking needs to be banned. I 100% agree. There is no point. You cannot justify tail and ear docking other than it's just aesthetics these days. I think it's cruel. Our Boston has east-west eyes and 1 descended. Oh my God, my other pug had 1 descended testicle. Not even kidding you. I had 2. Well, I was dating a guy. He had a boy pug. I had a girl pug. But the boy pug had an undescended. We had to pay extra when he got fixed. That's so funny. Where we have way too much in common. Get out. Oh my God, penis. Did you almost die in a car again? It's because of where you live. You know this. Oh, and was bow-legged? Oh, it sounds perfect to me. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a hot dog a hoagie? Is a hoagie a taco? Is a taco a hoagie? We have questions. I'm thoroughly enjoying the camera angle with your thigh. Oh my God, I didn't even. Thank you. Well, I was encouraging no pants. It's Saturday. We should be being irresponsible. I actually am wearing shorts, just my thighs eat them. Can you still do film watch parties on Discord? I love the January 6th hearings, but I think some classic films would be fun too. I was actually tossing around the idea the other day. I want to do, because we were watching Nocturne, but I've told you guys I can't watch it. Millie's in it and I'll just cry. But I was thinking about doing Halloween movies during, like, up until Christmas. Like, why not? Just watch Halloween movies in Discord and chill. Kind of like we used to. Like, it's just like this. It's like no pressure. Like, we just pop in, pop out, watch movies, hang out, chat if you want to. But I like doing that stuff. It was fun. But sandwiches don't have faces. Wait. Do tacos? Do hoagies? What's the cube rule? Wait, Sally, what's the cube rule? Now you have to tell me. What's the cube rule? Banana are berries. Strawberries are not. Life is a lie. Tomatoes are fruit. I hate everything. Cucumber is a melon. Nothing makes sense. Right, money? That was a long time ago. A Hot Pocket is just a poor man's calzone. I love Hot Pockets. Hot Pocket. Does anyone know what a cheese zombie is? It's a food item. I'm going 65. Okay, so this is penis is you're invincible. I'm going 65 in the middle lane. Some asshole decided to go from the on-ramp into the middle lane, not giving a fuck that I was right there. Oh my God. They're lucky my brakes are new and work amazingly, or they would have turned into a crumpled beer can. Do you drive a pretty hardy car that's not going to get, like, demolished, penis? Hi, scared turtle. How are you, love? Happy Saturday. I know. I don't know the cube rule. I must know. What's a lemon? I don't know. I don't get anything wet. Fear. Prepare my. But what? Okay, hold on. Is it a video? Is it something we watch? What is the cube rule? The cube rule. First, we asked, are hot dogs okay? We have to go through. Oh my God, is this not the onion? Is this is it the onion? It's the people that do like the blart, the little thing that chases you while you're running and tells you not to run. It looks like the same cartoon style. Is it the onion that does it? I'm brain farting. Okay, we're gonna look at this together. It is the oatmeal. It's the oatmeal, not the onion. Thank you. Too many O's. Thank you. The oatmeal, not the onion. Fucking Christ, brain. Thank you. Yes. Let's look at this together. I'm excited. Hold up. Peanuts are legumes and not a nut, right? It blew my mind when I learned that peanuts grow out of a plant in the ground. Like they grow kind of on a tiny bush. Whereas nuts grow in trees. And I was like, wait, peanuts aren't nuts? What the fuck? Intelligence is knowing tomatoes are fruit. Wisdom is not putting them in fruit salad. Genius. Want to fuck with fast food workers? Go to a Burger King and ask for steak and baked potato. Wait, would they try to do it though? Okay, you're in a Toyota 4Runner. Good, I'm glad. Built like a tank with solid steel chassis, and my bumper has a solid steel bar inside, making it weigh like 75 pounds. That's the kind of car you need there, honestly, with people driving like that. That's just insane. I'm excited. Okay, I'm going to cheers real quick, and then we're going to read this. I dropped... Ooh, crispy. I dropped a game for you to check out in your game recommendation. Ooh. Beacon. Oh my God, that's on my wish list. I was watching Beacon Pines. I've been watching people play it. Is it actually as amazing as it is? Good morning, Mismo. How are you, love? I've been watching. Is it really chill? Dude, it's in... I might check it out. It's been in my wish list for quite some time. I've just been staring at it, like watching people play it to see if it's good. It just came out though, didn't it? Like on full release. Nuts grow in trees. That's why I hit the ground head first. Oh, honey, you got this, Allie.
Thank you for resubbing the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an anus its wings.
And thank you for continuing your gifted sub from Banana Ham Hawk. And thank you for saying thank you. I love you, and thank you for popping in. Cheers. She's playing it on Switch. Oh, it's on Switch? Oh, I'd way more likely play it on Switch. Games like that are made for playing in bed. Frack. Good morning, Prel. That was a really strong hit. My God, it burned. Good morning, Prel, is what I meant to say. How are you? Good morning, Pagan God. How are you, love? Be safe, penis. Seriously, be on the offense. Elevated message. Don't do it. It's something that they very recently introduced. So before we read about the cube theory that's going to ruin all of our days forever, just a quick recap on the elevated message shit, just so we are aware of what it is. It's a new thing Twitch has pushed through. What we read all about it yesterday and kind of delved into it to figure out what the fuck it was. Because what it sounded like to me was people were giving me money to talk to me. And I don't ever want any of you to feel like you need to pay me to get me to read what you're... like, why are we both here if we're not here to chat back and forth like that? I don't get it. But what we kind of came to the conclusion of is that it's kind of just replacing leaderboard. Like, they're just making their own version of leaderboards with money involved. That's it. So what it does is you can pay up to $100 to have a message of yours pinned to the top of chat for 2.5 minutes. That's it. I highly encourage you save your money. I know. Turtle, it's so funny you can't even, like, it's hard to say with a straight face. This is the other thing, and this is the killer. This is the part that really doesn't, I mean, it's sugar on the cake, right? Salt on the cake, if you will. So it only works if you are in my channel, like twitch.tv/ClassyKatie. However, if you are a moderator or the streamer, my mods usually use mod view, which is a different form of the dashboard that I use. And I use the Twitch dashboard because it's how I can run ads, control the ads, change the title of my stream, so on and so forth. So are you getting what I'm saying here? You can pay up to $100 to have a message not pin in chat for me or my mods. Yesterday, I think Meebo did like the lowest dollar amount one, like the dollar one or whatever for 30 seconds. And I watched it. All it does is if you're in dashboard view or mod manager, all it does is fly by like a highlighted message. Doesn't say how much money was involved. doesn't say what was paid, and it doesn't pin the message. I love your support, but let's do it a different way. Yeah. I hope none of you ever feel like you need to pay me to talk to me, because that's not what this is. It's just, it's brilliant. That's a word for it, Brian. It's just, and you can't opt out. Yeah, it just kind of happened. Like, it was just in my stream yesterday. And while I'm, of course, I'm exceedingly thankful for all support of my channel, gifted subs and whatnot, Twitch takes they're taking it's a 30-70 split on it. And I just, like, there are other ways to support a streamer if you want to monetarily support a streamer. Or you could just scream at everyone like this. Boom. Or you could redeem points and cheat. Like, there are so many ways that don't involve waste. I mean, it's just a weird waste of money to me. Don't want money to chat. She never done that to me. She's too sweet for that. That's a good rhyme. You made a fucking rhyme and you didn't even know it. For real, it feels weird. I don't ever want people to feel like I remember my friend Kevman, who was one of my first mods, one of my oldest, dearest friends from Twitch, who helped me kind of build my channel a lot. He knew a lot of how to build bots and mods and stuff like that, or build mods. You know what I mean? Build bots for your channel. And he was a mod or he wasn't a mod. I don't know if he was a mod or if he was just like a really big fan of Tim the Tatman. And he told me one time, he's like, oh yeah, if you want Tim the Tatman to read your message, you got to donate $20 because his chat's so fast he can't read the messages. And this was years ago. He told me this. I think this was the TwitchCon 2. We were in person when he told me this, and we met. It was TwitchCon 2, the second TwitchCon to ever happen. So 2015, I think, or 2016 maybe. And that I remember I've never felt a more gross, disgusting feeling in my gut. I was just like, never. As much as I would love to be successful monetarily, that's not the way. I don't ever, like, that just feels so. And if we delete it, it's gone. Twitch will not give refunds. This is true. So if anybody wants to pin a message of just horrible racist things or bigoted words or just hate in general, myself and my mods can make it go away forever, and there are no refunds. So don't waste your money if you just are full of hate. Unplug your keyboard and have a nice day. Using post-its to pin message to the top of chat for longer. Oh my God. I wish I had post-its on my desk. I literally looked. The pin message shit, right? Whatever corporate suit thought that up could teach an advanced class on evil. We were talking about it yesterday. Where is it? Who came up with this? How out of touch are the people like calling the shots at Twitch? I feel like it's a bunch of like 20-year-olds and a couple 70-year-olds making decisions together, and nothing happens because there's no connection. I don't know what's going on. That announcement didn't show up on mobile for me. Which one? Oh my God, Hype Train. I didn't get an announcement for it either. It just popped up. There's a Hype Train. Thank you for the Hype Train. Thank you, Weave. Thank you for the biddies. That just popped up for me too. Maybe Twitch is being twitchy. Hi, Sarah. Hello. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It did weird things and I'm not seeing anything. Thank you. For real. My chat just did fucked up shit. Sarah, I can't even, like, what? You know what really grinds Katie's gears? Grinding gears, actually. There we go. Okay, my Twitch settled out. Jesus. Sometimes my chat does this thing where everybody's chat messages will overlap. Like, it's the strangest thing. It happens every once in a while, but everybody's messages just go bloop, and I can't read anything. It's so weird. Pagan God is continuing a gifted sub from Kendo. Thank you so much for continuing your gifted sub. I love you. Sarah, subbed for 70 months. That's what I was looking for. I knew it was up there somewhere in the fucking chat that was ruined. That's so many months, Sarah. What the fuck? That's your child. That's your children. That's your children. That is so weird. Thank you for being my friend and being awesome for so goddamn long.
I'm gay.
Sally the altar boy tipped $6.66. Bezos bypass.
Hail Satan. I'm gay. I love that alert so much. Thank you very much for the tip. I mean, a lot of people have asked, what is the best way to support a streamer monetarily? We're talking money wise. The best, and I as far as I know, the best way is literally tipping, just straight up tipping, because no one's taking a cut. Whereas, like, even though, like, if you gift subs or bits, it's safe. It can't be returned. Twitch, like, protects that, I guess. They take a cut and it's not taxed. So after Twitch takes a cut, then we have to taxes take another cut. And I think it turns out to be less. However, if your streamer that you are supporting monetarily, just speaking of someone, you know, theoretically speaking, if they're very into like game sponsorships and sponsorships in general, like outside sources of income that aren't just Twitch in general, sub numbers and viewer numbers are huge. Those companies stock analytic websites and they'll email you just because your analytics hit a certain point you've never talked to them in your life. It's pretty crazy I mean, it all just depends on what the goal of the streamer is, I guess. I don't know. Ugh, Sarah, thank you for 70 months. Holy shit, that's a long time. Thank you. Throw dollars. I mean, I could do it. I don't have a dollar to throw at the screen, but I'd do it if I could. The Weave, thank you for the biddies. Yes, we have music because I learned how to separate the audio so it's not in our VODs, which is awesome. Greed does suck. But is it even greed? It's not even effective. If the streamer and mods don't see it, who's it even for? I guess the chat. I'll see it, like it'll be a highlighted message, but it just flies by. It's gone instantly. It doesn't pin if you're on dashboard or mod view. So like if we don't and the thing is, it doesn't look any different than a highlighted message. Because if I'm in dashboard, it doesn't even say that money was involved. All it is a highlighted message. It just looks like a highlighted message. Yesterday, Meebo literally had to tell me that he did it. I didn't know. Because it just looked like a highlighted message. I had no idea it even was one of those. You see where I'm getting how fucking broken that is? Vanity message, I guess. It's like, yeah, kind of. Dubs. Thank you so much for subbing the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving Nana swings for 9 fucking months. Cheers, homie. I think I need to pack a bowl, but I'll cheers with you. I think I need to loosen my pins. I've got like a pressure spot on my head that's killing me. Whoops, drop this. Crispy. You dropped it so you could bend over for cocky. I know what's up. Don't lie to me. Thank you for the 420 bits, lover. I appreciate you. There's some soulless ass in a 3-piece lighting cigars with 50s thinking these ideas are good. Seriously. I mean, that's the only thing I can come up with because it doesn't make any sense to me. None of it. None of it.
Hail Satan. I'm still catching up. I'm sorry.
Weird chat glitches. It is. I've heard other streamers have told me the same thing happens to them, though. I'm not the only one. It's literally everyone's name and message just goes bloop and overlaps each other for like 15 seconds. It's really weird. And then it corrects itself. It's very strange. Kind words of encouragement, maybe. I canceled all my subs and only dono after September. Does anyone feel like Twitch purposefully shut down their servers that one day because they couldn't pay out for the September, that 2 days they gave us? It's coin. Oh my god! Don't throw a euro at the screen. It will damage your screen. And ClassyKatie and others involved are not responsible for broken screens or keyboards, etc. Yes, Austin, of course. Yesterday I had a sobering moment about my parents getting old, trying to watch the Netflix Dahmer series. Oh, I haven't watched that yet. With my dad, and he turned it off not because he got upset by the killing, but by gay men. Oh. Oh. What did that feel like? What was that like? Oh man, my heart for you. I had a moment like that with my grandparents. Thankfully, my parents are a little bit younger than that, like, era, or I guess, or generation where it was built in, but god damn, dude. Did he say it out, like he verbally said it? Oh my god, that dolphin is precious. Cute! That's a Twitch print. Oh, cute. I didn't get an emote, I don't think. Did I get an emote? No. Boo! It's why I never sub at higher than tier 1. If I want to support more, I'll just tip as needed. This streamer gets everything but payment processors cut. Yeah. I kind of do the same. I like gifting subs. Subs are fun. Subs and tipping is pretty much the way I go to. I think it's personal. I don't know. It's such a weird thing to talk. I hate money so much. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to be famous. I just want to be rich and famous. All I can think about is Titus Andromedon now. All I want is a roof over my head and like 1 meal a day. Like, that's it. But I do have to think about it, unfortunately, like being the owner, producer, and so forth of whatever this is. You know, being the everything of this channel, I have to. And I think, I mean, as far as I can understand about it, that's the best way to make sure the streamer's getting everything. You know what I mean? Well, Twitch is owned by Amazon, like, I keep waiting for Amazon to just crush us, man. I don't want it to happen, but damn, I've never seen a big business buy a tiny failing one to help it. You know what I mean? Episode 7's a genuine spark of hope in a show like Dahmer. Really? Oh, I haven't seen the Dahmer show yet. This is why we all need to wear this shirt. Oh my god. The gays can do whatever they want. Fuck yes, I love that shirt. I've seen it before. It's so good. I think you might have shared it with us. Having emotes is cool. Only reason to sub and not just donate, Ko-Fi, whatever. I kind of same that and the analytics. Like I do think like it sucks, but even Twitch, like you get opportunities at TwitchCon and stuff based on your numbers, your viewer numbers, your sub numbers, and all that. And so I do think about that stuff. But yeah, same. One meal a day, that's the dream. I live on snacks. I snack every once in a while. I have snacky days, but for the most part, I pretty much like because I hate eating on stream. It's so gross. For me personally, I don't like mouth sounds. I don't like to hear people eat. So if I need a snack while I'm streaming, I take a break and I like go scarf down some M&Ms or something really quick on my break. So I've just kind of like slowly adjusted my body to I don't get hungry until after stream, and then I have like a peanut butter sandwich or something. But I don't eating on camera. It's just like the noises. I can't. Ugh, I can't with it. I understand a lot of people like it for ASMR though, and no hate in any way, shape, or form. Financial security is pretty much all most folks give a shit about, though the world likes to make it seem like we all need to slit each other's throat to get ahead and make more money, right? And it's like everyone assumes you want to keep like we're all driving to be Bezos or something. Like I kind of feel like we get talked to like that. Do you want to be even more successful? Do you want to compound your and it's like my bills are paid, I'm good. I don't know what I would do with all the extra money. I just have to pay taxes on it. It just makes taxes more complicated, really. And in America, we have to do our own, and we get punished if we don't do them right, but no one teaches us how to do them. So I don't want to complicate that. Hi, Bolt V. How are you, my love? Snacks. Remember, a chocolate bar is a salad according to the cube roll. Oh my god, the cube roll. Okay, let's do that. I was going to take a break real quick just because right as I opened the cube roll, I realized we needed to run an ad. But we have... Sally's fucking our lives up apparently today. I just don't want an ad to run over us doing it because entertainment should be free. I like making mouth sounds in front of people who hate mouth sounds. Oh, I'd stick my fingers in your mouth or I'd flick your face. Just right on your nose, treat you like a dog. Act like a child, get treated like a child. Grandma had stomach cancer, got most of it taken out, and then had to just constantly snack instead of having big meals. Oh my god, she had most of her stomach taken out. So it was kind of like like bariatric surgery. Like, similar? Interesting. Maybe that's what's wrong with me, but I haven't had surgery. Same. No more panicking and freaking out. Right, Kel? That's it. That's all I think anybody really wants. I just want to keep my lights on and buy video games. That's it. Me too. Like, weed, a meal a day and a roof, a blankie to curl up in. I just need a corner. Like, my apartment in Baltimore, I didn't have a bed. I slept on the floor. I don't need a lot. I'm like a dog. Or cat, really. I don't know anyone wealthy who's very nice that I was like, you know what? I want to be them. Like, even Oprah gave us Dr. Oz. Just saying. She needs to step up on that one. 'Cause what? She hasn't said a word. At least say sorry. Everyone should know their financial and fiscal independent numbers so you know when you can just retire when you have enough. Yes. I mean, honestly, like, there are a lot of really good, I don't want to say classes, but just podcasts and talks about the basics of finances that I listen to on YouTube and stuff like that. Just the bare minimum that none of us were taught. Like, if you're not American, we're not taught anything. You're thrust into the world and told, do your taxes. No one teaches you how to do taxes. There's a million websites out there that'll scam you into doing them for money. You can pay someone to do them. Usually, if you have a business, that's the best way to go. But no, you have to do your own too. Are you penalized if you're not? If you do them wrong? One year, my parents did theirs wrong somehow. Actually, I think they paid someone to do them and they did them wrong, and they ended up owing $6,000 extra in taxes because it was a fine. It was a fine for doing it wrong. It was insane. A new scare beyond CRT. Wait. Is Oz? I really hope Oz is going to get destroyed by Fetterman. I have a lot of high hopes for Fetterman, but ever since Trump, like, I don't have, you never know. I really hope so. No, we absolutely. Your employer is required to give you the paperwork necessary to do your taxes by January 30th. And then your taxes are usually due by like April. It's like the 1st or the 30th or something like that. They're due by that. And you can apply for an extension. But if you do them wrong in any way, you get fined up the ass. You can get audited. You can get your life destroyed. Like, it's crazy. But we're never, ever taught how to do it. No one has sat. Like, even my parents are like, maybe. Like, no one. We're all just kind of, maybe that's how you do it. Which is why Trump gets away with all this tax shit, because no one knows what the fuck they're doing. John's got my vote. He's not a bad guy. Death the lesser of the evils and more progressive. 100%. It's always the less of two evils, really. That's how I see it, too. No one's perfect. My second business is teaching low-income people how money and insurance so they don't get screwed. That's amazing, and you're a good fucking person. I listen to people like you on YouTube a lot because I feel like I'm one of those people. Like, I grew up low income. I grew up very poor, very, like, low middle class, if not, poverty. And that mentality fucked me up. And it's made me so distrustful and so weird about money. Tax return is linked to a bunch of credits here, so not doing them just means you miss out on money. Man, so many people don't get tax returns here, or tax credits. It's crazy. It's called SEL, Social Emotional Learning. Oh, no shit. Ugh. Did Trump not get taken away by the hurricane? When I was 18, my aunt and uncle sat me down to have a talk because I hadn't applied to any colleges. The theme of the chat was, do you want to work in a bookstore all your life? Yes. Sorry, didn't mean to answer that for you, but that sounds lovely. In retrospect, wish I had. Yeah, that sounds lovely. I should have politely gotten up and walked out. They had tons of money. They were miserable, and less than a decade later, they got divorced. Kind of similar. My parents basically told me, you have to go to college and get a degree, and then you can do whatever you want. I never thought I'd go do whatever I want. I wanted to be a cosmetologist. I always wanted to do hair and nails. Like, that's what I wanted to do. I like to make other people feel beautiful and feel good about themselves. And that's what I wanted to do. My mom's like, that's not a real career. You have to go to college. And I was the first of all my siblings to go to college. I don't know why none of them fucking had to go, but sure. And then now I don't do it. So I'm just here. Anyways, we need to take a break. I just realized I really want to read this thing, and I want to read it. So we're going to take a break real quick, and then we're going to read about the cube theory, because I need to know if a sandwich is a taco, because this is a constant in my life. I've been asked this many times. Ugh. So wait, this is the emotional learning real quick. So this is the they're afraid of social emotional learning because teaching kids how to handle their emotions is the new evil. I know, normally the only day I take off is Sunday, unless therapy gets in the way for some reason. Or we do things. I think last Saturday we did that, I wasn't here last Saturday because we did the Alice in Wonderland thing. That's why. I had a piece of cake. Oh my God, what kind of cake? I have soup for breakfast, and it's actually afternoon here, but I haven't eaten anything yet. Dude, we are actually about to read something that's going to justify soup for breakfast. Hold up. I have to read this. So, this is the cube rule. Yeah? The cube rule. Hold on. I just need to change the song because that one's got too many lyrics I don't know. It's going to distract me, but I know this one. Ooh. It's a cover of a hip hop anonymous. You give him all the easy ones. Stop. I'm just gonna save it until I'm done reading this because I actually want to listen to it. Okay. The food cube rule. Let's do it together. I think it's got cartoons, like pictures. First, we asked, are hot dogs sandwiches? The classic sandwiches: grilled cheese, Reuben, PB&J, hot dog. Am I a sandwich? New York said yes. New York said a hot dog is a sandwich, okay? Wow. New York State sandwiches introduction. Sandwiches are generally subject to sales tax. The bulletin explains what is considered a sandwich for sales tax purposes. Additional resources relating to sales of food and blah, 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 blah. Hot dogs and sausages on buns, rolls, etc. are considered a sandwich by New York, according to the Department of Taxation and Finance. That's fucking serious. What the fuck? Okay. Then, Ellen McGrody? Ellen McGrody? I feel like I'm saying that name wrong, but I don't know. Okay, listen. The sandwich discourse is played out. We need to have a new discussion. Pop-Tarts are a kind of ravioli. Why are you like this? Oh, I hate that. The wars began. Pop-Tarts are a kind of ravioli. Excuse me, ravioli are a kind of Pop-Tart. Oh my god. The sandwich alignment chart tried to bring order. Oh my god, what? The sandwich alignment chart. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's like chaotic neutral shit. What in the fuck? Structural rebel, ingredient rebel. Radical sandwich anarchy, a Pop-Tart is a sandwich. Ingredient neutral structural rebel. Structural, a burrito is a sandwich. Structural rebel ingredient purist, a chicken wrap is a sandwich. Structural neutral ingredient purist, a sub is a sandwich. True neutral, a hot dog is a sandwich. Structural neutral and ingredient rebel, an ice cream taco is a sandwich. Why are you like this? Hardline traditionalist, a BLT is a sandwich. Structural purist, ingredient neutral, a chip buddy is a sandwich. I would say that's a sandwich. That's not arguable. Ingredient rebel contains literally any food product sandwiched together. Structural purist, ingredient rebel, ice cream between waffles is a sandwich. Okay, all right. So we've got our scale of psychosis, but only chaos ensued. Oh my god! Tag yourself in sandwich art anarchy. Actually, oh god, I gotta read them all. Who did this, fam? Have you seen this at Hodgeman? My wife left me because I think a burrito is a sandwich. I'll fight. Oh god. I'll fight anyone who thinks a Pop-Tart is a sandwich. Wow, people are so up in arms about this. That's amazing. Then spake the holy prophet at phosphatide. Are you unsatisfied with current debates regarding what is or is not a sandwich? You should try using the cube rule for identifying what you're eating. Blessing us with the grand unified theory of food identification, the cube rule. The cube rule of food for identifying dishes based on starch locations. If the starch is on the bottom, it's toast. If it's on the bottom and the top, it's a sandwich. If it's on the bottom and the two sides, it's a taco. If it's on all sides, it's sushi. If it's on all sides but the top, it's a soup salad bowl with bread bowl. If it's on all sides, it's a calzone. Oh my god. Okay. Identify any feud. Why am I speaking like this? Any food purely by the location of structural starch. Number 1, toast. Yep, just the bottom. Oh my god. Popular examples of toast. Pizza, nigiri sushi, pumpkin pie. I'm gonna smoke drugs. I'm upset by this. Why are you like this? Okay. Cheers to this. Sushi. Cheers. We're gonna find out if that's well, according to this, you don't like hot sandwiches. You like toast. Sorry. Cheers. Beelzebub. Asmodeus. Satanus. Lucifer. Cheers. This is a very apt song for this moment in our history together. Oh my god. Myron, have you ever heard of the cube rule? Look at this. So I'm sure you've heard people argue about tacos being sandwiches and cereal being soup and other words. So we're learning the cube rule. Hold on, let me turn the music down. I realized I turned it up a little bit high. So essentially, the cube rule of food for identifying dishes based on starch locations helps everyone so they stop arguing about it. Toast, and the dark green, the green is basically where the starch is. You get what I'm saying? So toast, sandwich, taco, sushi, soup, salad, bread bowl, calzone. It makes sense when you look at this. But then when they show you the common examples of toast, it's pizza, sushi, and pumpkin pie. Let's go on. I don't know. Maybe we'll get there. River, you might be right. I don't know. So yes, no, you can't argue this. This is a rule. Sandwich, starch on the top and the bun. I'm not even kidding you, Myron. It's hurting me too. Don't worry. Everything's painful. Look at this. Look at this part. This is worse. Look at this. It's like the chaotic neutral shit from D&D, but it's sandwich hell. The sandwich alignment chart. A true neutral believes that a hot dog is a sandwich, apparently. Chaotic evil believes that a Pop-Tart is a sandwich. Lawful good, a BLT is a sandwich. It's just insane. We got to keep going because it keeps getting worse. Okay, sandwiches. Popular sandwich examples: a quesadilla, toast. And Victoria sponge cake. The toast one's fucked up. Come on, come on. So then a sandwich is toast, and toast is a sandwich. Made and photographed by me, Ryan. It was okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta keep going. This is horrible. Okay, examples of a taco where the starch is on the bottom and the sides. Can anyone guess what it's gonna be? A hoagie. A hoagie is a taco now. Or a hero, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's gonna be a taco. It's gonna be awful. A hot dog is a taco. A sub sandwich is a taco. Uncut? Oh, right on. And a slice of pie. Why? This is a horrible time we're having together. God damn it. Knives. Thank you for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and giving a name to swings on the first of the month as always. 34 fucking months, damn. That's crazy. I still remember the first time, and that's weird. A tortilla shell with peanut butter spread on it, folded as a sandwich. According to this, you are correct. Well, it says unfolded, actually. It says if it's a quesadilla, if it's a tortilla, it has to be unfolded. I don't know why. Why is that a thing? A pie is a taco. It is. It's 3 sides of starch. This hurts me. They have fruit sandwiches in the Middle East, too. They do sandwiches with, I think it's like cream cheese and grapes in them. It's very strange, but to each their own. Good morning, Jackie. How are you? No, a quesadilla is a sandwich, as is toast and Victoria cake. Have you had them, Kel? I've never had one before, but they look tasty. Okay, that's taco. What was the next? Sushi. So sushi is with starch on all sides. So burritos are going to be sushi. We know that one. Burrito for sure. A burrito, a taquito, anything with a tortilla wrapped around it in a circle. A Twinkie would be sushi, technically. Corn dog, good one. Corn dog is a sushi. Or would that be a calzone? Because it's got the starch all the way around it. I'm just trying to guess before we scroll down. What else has a starch all the way around? Pigs in a blanket. That's like a hot dog kind of, right? I'm just like getting egg in a blanket. Egg in a blanket. Yep, I was thinking the same thing. But it's just everything. A bagel dog, yeah, like piggy in a blanket kind of thing. But with that, I don't know if that's a hot dog. I'm just trying to guess. What made this morning even worse was that it was pouring rain and the sun wasn't up. Dude, we got really bad rain too. I'm just glad you're alive. People are so stupid on the road. I'm so glad you're just fucking you're conscious of what's going on around you, because I feel like cars are out to get you the way technology's out to get me. You know what I mean? A bagel dog, yeah. It's a sushi if you cut the corn dog. Yes, I agree 100%. Okay, let's go. Let's see. A falafel. Oh, who said euro? Someone said a euro or gyro, however you want to pronounce it. Falafel wrap, gyro. That's basically the same thing. Pigs in a blanket. Myron, bitch. Enchilada. Welcome back, Vex, to hell. Euro. It's a gyro. Feel my power. I hate this. These are sushis. Okay, what's next? A quiche? Oh, a quiche. So like a pie or a quiche, like it's got so this one starches on all the sides except the top. No starch on the top. So a pie, a bread bowl of soup, a tart, like a baked tart would be a quiche. I can't get it out of my head that I gotta break. Oh, like would a burrito? Yeah, absolutely a burrito because one end is open. Yep. Um, this is a tough one. Taco bowl, yeah, taco bowl. French onion soup in bread. Yep. Oh my god, that sounds so good though. Are you just trying to hurt me with food deliciousness, Bina? Yum. People, not cars. Cars are only stupid because the person driving them. Yes, this is very, very true. This is very, very true. You are correct. A lefty roll? What is that? What's a lefty roll? Ice on a stick? Oh my god, what if it's like an ice? Stop. I can't. The sushi argument's fake. What do you mean? Give it to me, baby. Because sushi is defined by the specific type of rice, not shape. Oh, we're just going by this. I don't think they're actually going. Did you see this part, Mickey? This is because of the whole argument, like, is a taco a hoagie? Is a hoagie a hot dog? Is a hot dog a sandwich? This person's trying to end the argument of, like, what is a what? Like, what's a food? Lefsa? Lefsa. What is it? I'm leaving this up just so everyone can absorb the madness. This is just a joke thing. Someone's trying to end the argument of what is a what. Toast is defined as the starch is on the bottom, so technically nigiri sushi is toast. Sandwiches, the toast again. Tacos, hot dog, sub sandwich, slice of pie, sushi. We did this one, right? Yeah, this one was that one. Pigs in a blanket, falafel wrap, enchilada. Quiche was this one. Do we have any other guesses? Bread bowl with soup. Bread bowl is as far as I can get. I can't think of anything else that we just have like a starchy bowl, other than like taco bowl, bread bowl, pie. Lefsa, like lefsa. Lefsa is basically a tortilla made from potato. Yum. By the way, anyone who purchases either hardware or games with Stadia can get a refund after they shut the service down. No shit. Good to know, Kel. What kind of games did Stadia, like, was there anything recent people might not know about that they could get their moolahs? It's a Norwegian thin potato bread. Yum. I've never had it before. My family just embraces the Irish. That's all I got. An entire pie would be a quiche. Yeah, okay, I'm scrolling. Let's do this. It's everything, apparently, for Stadia. No shit. Wow. Every game. Wow. Ooh, loaded baked potato skins. Boom. Baked potato skins. Got me there. Oh my god, we could go with a baked potato. Literally a baked potato penis, right? Because you like slice it and then you stuff everything on top like a baked potato. Shit, I didn't even think of potatoes as a starch. You got me on a whole other thing. What about like tater tot casserole? I don't know. What if a burrito is folded at both ends? I think then it's going to be the next one, which is technically a calzone. We're getting there. We scroll further. That's the last one. Lots of us that grew up live in Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin likely had it around Christmas. Oh, no shit. Is there like a large, like, you know? Is there a large Norwegian population there? Like, was there an influx or something? That's cool. I've never lived anywhere other than Maryland that had like any sort of culture in it at all. Famous for her lefse. She made it traditionally on a cast iron stove top that she inherited from her grandmother. Oh, that's fucking cool. Hot dish. Garbage plate, bitch. Ratatouille's delicious. I know what that is. I've had haggis. It's not as gross as people think. A casserole? Shit, you got me. Okay, let's scroll. Ooh, we got bread bowl, a cheesecake, and a falafel pita. We're really stretching here. You and I came up with better examples, I'm saying. Hi, Plum Fuzzball. How are you, love? When she was 14. Aw, that's pretty cool, though. I wish I wasn't really taught how to cook or do anything. I was kind of just left to figure it out, so I don't like it. Oh, open-faced doublings. Yep, I used to buy those at the local H Mart, and microwave them. They were super tasty. Soup in a bread bowl is delicious. Okay, that one's stretching. I don't know about that one. Quiche. Bonus round. Salad in a bread bowl. Deep dish pizza. Did anyone say deep dish pizza? I didn't think about that. Shit. Deep dish pizza was a good one. Key lime, pie. Like, all right. We still came up with better ideas, is all I'm saying. Yeah, knives, no, I agree. We had better. We win. Calzone. So this is the one where the starch is surrounding. So this would be like a corn dog would be a calzone. A burrito that's folded in, which, who the fuck gets it? I can't remember the last time someone gave me a burrito that one end was open. It's always like, that's how falafels are served usually. Or falafel, gyros, you know what I mean? Ooh, Scotch egg. Is there starch on the outside? Or is it just sausage? I've never made them before, but they're delicious. I've had them. Pierogi, chimichanga, dumplings. Would be a calzone. Is there a breading? Okay, then yes. I love them. I used to get them at Ren Fair every year. I just never had any idea. They're tasty and crispy. Fried Snickers. Oh my god, deep fried Oreo, deep fried Snickers. Wait, does there have to be meat inside? No, because there's pies and shit. A Pop-Tart is a calzone, probably. Fuck. A toaster strudel. These nuts. An egg roll. Yeah. Pretty much all deep fried food. Yeah, like I can't. A calzone's baked. What else is baked that's starch all around it? A beef Wellington would be a calzone, technically. Wow, what a fancy calzone that is. Ravioli. One of the arguments up top is a Pop-Tart ravioli. That's a weird one. That hurt me inside. Corn dogs, yep. Trying to think of things. I mean, all the things you dip in batter and deep fry, yeah. But things you bake. Oh my god, would cereal be this? Cheese sticks, yep. Mozzarella sticks. A pie with a top. Yeah, is there a different name for that? Because some pies have like a crust on top and some don't. I've never understood why. I'm not a pie baker. Custard filled donuts. Oh, any filled donut. Good call on that one. Like a fucking eclair or something. Pot pie. Baked brie. A croque monsieur. Isn't that kind of like baked brie? Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be totally off on that one. I think, well, maybe. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Calzones, burrito, corn dog, pie. All right. Yeah, those were easy. We still came up with better examples. Well, it's ornament or to make it more mushy. Oh, to like extra cook what's inside, basically. I wonder, what kind of pie do you do that with? Apple pie usually has like a thatching on top, but I've never had apple pie that was covered all the way. Because usually the apples are pre-cooked, right? That makes sense, though. Deep fried Snickers, anything you can put on a stick and deep fry, right? Like go to a fair in America, anything there. Yeah. Oh, shepherd's pie. They didn't. Well, shepherd's pie. The starch is technically only on the top, right? Does shepherd's pie have a crust? Is that even an example when the starch is just on the top? No, shepherd's pie is not a sandwich. I guess. Yeah, I guess maybe it's toast if you turn it upside down. Maybe it's a quiche. I guess that's how you depends how you make it. My Nana always made it with just the potatoes on top. And then it was like all the veggies and shit underneath. I don't know. It's probably individual how you make it. I have no idea. A crustable, that would be one, yeah. Okay, where were we? Quiche, calzone. Okay, these are our calzones. Calzone bonus round. So we guessed these. I can't remember what else we guessed. Let's see if we guessed them. Dumpling, Pop-Tart, crustable. Shut up. Erica. Ding. Congrats. Good call on that one. Disgusting. These are calzones, my dudes. Next time you make calzones for dinner, just shock someone with Pop-Tarts and fuck them. Fucking Uncrustables are delicious. Unbitten. Shut up. Additional cube rulings. All right. A salad. Oh, I wonder if this is going to have starch just on top. So a salad, no starch. So what is considered a salad? We should have guessed. Steak, fucking mashed potatoes, and flan. Isn't mashed potatoes all starch, though? I feel like I'm being fucked with. Because they're just starch, right? Okay. So I feel like mashed potatoes should be all like a cube that is all encompassing, right? Maybe. So it's toast? I think it might be toast. I think mashed potatoes are toast. Well, there might be a bonus round. Let's see. Salad bonus round. Okay, guess. Let's see. Salad, soup. Did they have a salad? No. I would say salad and soup would definitely be salad, whatever. Soup. Ice cream. Ice cream. Knives get out of my head. Cheetos. Uh Basically anything that doesn't have a starch anywhere. Yeah. A glass of water would technically be a salad. Candy. Vile, we're learning about the cube rule, which is the rule to end all arguments of is a hot dog a sandwich and otherwise. And this has given us the rules. I will scroll up to show you the general rules. So these are the general cube food rules to end all arguments about food. So if the starch is on the bottom only, it's a toast. If it's on the bottom and the top, it's a sandwich. If it's on two sides in the bottom, it's a taco. If it's on all four sides with two ends open, it's a sushi. If it's all sides except the top, it's a soup salad bread bowl, or what they called a quiche later on. And then if it's all sides are a starch, then it's a calzone. So then we started scrolling through and we would guess, like, okay, so toast is this rule. What would be a toast? Little did we know a toast is pizza, nigiri sushi, and pumpkin pie slice. Bent toast. I just noticed that. Are humans salad? Whiskey. Yeah, a drink. Pretty much any drink, right? But whiskey, yeah. Is there starch in whiskey? No. No, because starch is a sugar and it becomes alcohol. No, we're good. Yeah, like a lettuce wrap. It hurts. I'll keep going. So then we were like, okay, so it's weird. They're fucking with us. Hold up. Penis, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it any swings for 71 months with that Prime Gaming sub. That's a lot of money taken out of Bezos's G-string, and I appreciate you. Jesus, Katie, no. So then we guessed, what would a sandwich be? A sandwich is a quesadilla non-folded, toast, and a Victoria sponge cake. Tossing someone's salad had to be literal, right? I mean, you're not wrong. Beer is salad. I'm saying. I still can't believe you put up with me for so long. You might think I'm gone, but like herpes, I always come back. You're one of my favorite people in the whole world. I would be heartbroken if you weren't in my life. Shut up. Sprinkled croutons in a salad is just texture is everything. So the act of taking a slice out of a pumpkin pie changes it from a quiche to a toast? Apparently, yeah. So then, here we go. And then we've got a taco. These were the tacos. A hot dog, a sub sandwich uncut, and a slice of pie. It's apparently a taco on its side. I know. I'll keep going. A sushi. All four sides, two sides open. A falafel wrap. Pigs in a blanket. We guessed that one. And an enchilada. It hurts, I know. A quiche. All sides except for the top. Cheesecake. Soup in a bread bowl. And a falafel pita. This is really stretching. And then there was a bonus round. Deep dish pizza, I'm shocked none of us guessed. I really thought one of us would get that. I mean, especially, Vile, if you were here when we went through this originally, you would have guessed this. We didn't guess deep dish pizza, and I'm ashamed. Salad in a bread bowl is really stretching. I've never seen this in my life. Key lime pie, like a pie. Just a pie without the top. Like a sales said earlier. Did you get deep dish pizza as a Aquarion? Good job. I didn't see anyone type it. I felt like I should have guessed that one. I've had deep dish pizza a lot. It's delicious. A taquito's also sushi, exactly. Schrodinger's taco, get the fuck out of here. I know, Myron, it hurts. It's fine. So, how does bread pudding fit into this? Well, they consider a salad mashed potatoes, and mashed potatoes are all starch. So maybe it's a salad. I'm thinking bread pudding is a salad. Yeah, Sirska got it. Bread pudding's a salad. So then there was a calzone where the starch is all encompassing, right? So we were like corn dog, basically anything deep fried. What else did we guess? I can't remember. We guessed a few things. A burrito, corn dog, and a pie. The pie with the top. That was the one. By the way, if anyone knows, like, what kind of pie do you put a top on? I know why now, but I can't think of what kind you do. Anyways, maybe mincemeat? No, mincemeat's open face. I have no idea. And then the calzone bonus round, we guessed all of these fantastically. Dumplings, Pop-Tarts, and Uncrustables are all calzones. You're welcome. Apple pie, I mean, every time my mom or my sister makes it, it's just the thatching on top. It's not like a full fucking pot pie. Yes, pot pie. Yep, absolutely. But apple pie, it's usually just a thatching with like lots of holes. So I didn't think that would really do anything. But maybe if that's considered it, I'm not a baker. I don't fucking know. Most fruit pies in Europe, and it's just it cooks it extra. I mean, that makes sense. You don't want raw fruit in there. What's it called if the carb is inside the cube but not around it? We haven't got there yet, Emma. So it goes to calzone, and then we've got additional cube rollings. And this is where I'm hoping we get answered questions. Because we also had, like, shepherd's pie, where the starch is only on the top. What's that? We don't know. We're going to get there. My sister's very particular about her apple pie. She won't let anyone help her or anything. Like, she's got a recipe fine-tuned. Cherry. I fucking love cherry pie. Does it have a top on it? I haven't had it for so long, I don't even remember. Thatched apple pie has always been called a Dutch apple pie. Oh. I wonder how is it different? Just the top? Blueberry, blackberry, cherry, and depending on cobblers. Oh, I didn't even think about cobblers. A cobbler would technically be a calzone, right? Because it's got a crust and it's got the on top. So that's a yeah, absolutely. I love pie too. Anyways, additional cubes. So then we had salad, which is apparently no starch, but they say that a bowl of creamy mashed potatoes is a salad. And, like, that's all starch. So I guess maybe this is the, none of the sides are encompassing starch. Maybe it's all encompassing. So this is where bread pudding would lie. Bread pudding is your salad. That's a good book. Did you like it? Hello, Shadow. How are you? Strawberry rhubarb. Oh my god, I haven't had that in so long. Yum. A steak can't be a salad. There's no starch. Well, they're saying a salad is no starch. So technically a steak is a salad by these rules, right? There's no starch in salad. The 0. I'm assuming that's what it means, yeah? And flan. And then there was salad bonus round. This is where we were guessing. So what do you think is a salad? Like, we said a whiskey, a glass of water. It is. It's all shenanigans. It hurts inside. This is Sally's fault, in case anyone needs someone to attack. Soup. Yep, soup. Lobster tail. Technically, yeah. Not nigiri, sashimi. I mean, a people. Fish. Mm-hmm. An M&M. Roast. Yeah, basically any chunk of meat, yeah. Air. A can of beer. Wine bottle. A turducken. Chocolate. Soup. A wet salad. I don't want to be a part of this. Why? I mean, we were guessing all the meat. I guess they just stuck it together, right? I had a turducken one time. I have a aunt. My aunt, her partner is a chef or was a chef way back when, and he wanted to be fancy one year. It was nothing special at all. It was just like a confusing mix of texture in my mouth. I wasn't into it. For all the effort they went through, I was like, okay. A cake. Oh my god. Okay, so here now we have like, so maybe this is nachos. I bet nachos are a cake. Someone said nachos earlier. I bet this is where nachos lie. I've got it, Mickey. Wait, is it the one that's Fure Schwans featuring Melissa Bonnie Ding? I just wanted to wait till we were done with this so I can actually listen to it consciously and not be reading at the same time. No, okay. And it's not. Oh fuck, I thought I did have it up. Good for you. Thank you for catching that. Appreciate you. I had another song too. I was waiting just because I just wanted to actually listen to them. Not a half-ass listen, you know what I mean? I really like music. It's important to me. You guys know that. I don't need to fucking preach to the crowd. A double cheeseburger? Oh yeah, like a Big Mac. A Big Mac, right? Chocolate lasagna? Stop it. Wait, a Choco Taco? No. I've never had a Choco Taco. I don't know what's in it. Smorgastarta? What the fuck is that? Is that a sandwich? Lasagna, yes. What's another layered, like, lasagna is pretty much the layered dish, right? The layered pasta dish. I wonder if, like, baked ziti. I don't know. That might be too messy. Apple cake, yeah. Ooh, like a wedding cake? Would a wedding cake? Well, it's cake. I guess it's cake, so they're probably not gonna have a cake in there. I forgot the category is actually cake. Just ice cream, nuts, and maybe caramel. Yum. 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 Baklava, good one. Baklava, absolutely. I saw a recipe for lasagna soup. Oh my god, lasagna soup's really good. I've made it before. It's super, super tasty. They actually sell noodles now. Like, when I made it, you broke up lasagna noodles and put them in, like, you broke them up into, like, bite-sized pieces. But now they make little mini lasagna noodles that are wiggly on all sides, and they're real fun to eat. Look for them if you do it. I've made it before, though. It's really good. I'm a big soup fan. Crunchwrap Supreme. Oh, Crunchwrap Supreme. Yep, because it's got tortilla, crunchy tortilla. No, you're right. Crunchwrap Supreme. I'm surprised I didn't think about that. That's my go-to order. Shepherd's pie again. Yep. Tiramisu's a good one. Didn't even think of that, and that's my favorite dessert. Why am I like this? It's like an onion. Anubis, how are you, love? Porridges with crusts in between them. Stacked toast. Another stacked toast. It's gonna be stacked toast again. Mickey just called it. It's gonna be fucking stacked toast. I love Frito pie. Frito pie. Gordita. Yep. What's another one of those? There's another, like, Mexican order kind of food that's got a lot of layers like that, like the gordita. It's not a torta, is it? Torta's just one tortilla, I think. Stacked enchiladas. I mean, stacked sandwiches. We could stack French toast. Oh my god, a stack of pancakes is cake. Well, that's cake in a word. Will they even... Alive. Same. What's your third favorite reptile, though? Crunchwrap counts as a bunch of things based on this rule. This is true. Crunchwrap is all-encompassing. It's the best thing. What's Alfredo? I don't think we've seen any pasta yet. But, oh my god, I hate when they have a dumb little ad at the end of a song. I think that would be maybe salad, because it's like a bowl of starch, like the bowl of mashed potatoes. You know what I mean? Maybe. Okay, let's go. Lasagna, flapjacks, shut up. That's pancakes. I guess that. And a Big Mac. Boom, we're good. What's the bonus round? Oh, there's no bonus round? We guessed so many. Are you kidding me? We're better than this. Nachos. What the fuck? Okay, so we thought nachos were going to be a cake. But apparently nachos are not going to be a cake. Nachos are a category. What is that? We still haven't seen, literally, there's been no shepherd's pie anywhere. It's not been an answer for one thing, which is interesting. Yes, third favorite reptile. We were talking this morning, Knives. I was saying, like, I feel very stupid every time someone comes into chat and says, hey, Katie, what's up? And I'm like, hey, how are you? It's so shallow because I know how everyone's doing. We're all, like, surviving. So I've decided from now on, I'm just going to ask what your third favorite reptile is, because it's a given that we're all, we're getting there. What's a s'more? Is that a sandwich or a salad? Because sandwich or a salad sandwich, because it's a sandwich. Starch on the top and the bottom. Yeah? Stove Up, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an 8 swings for 4 months. I appreciate you.
Hail the dank lord.
Also, if you haven't taken your joy.
Did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
Get busy, bitches. Get it. French fries with sauce. Oh my god, like poutine. Poutine. I think this is where pasta's gonna be, like Alfredo or spaghetti. You know what I mean? I think poutine is nachos. Maybe cereal is nachos, possibly, or would it be salad? We have Aztec cake, which is just lasagna with chicken and layered tortillas. Yum. That sounds delicious. My dog's just farted. Holy shit. How do I smell it from over there? It's incredible what comes out of my dog's butthole sometimes. Ooh, Galapagos tortoise is a good option. That's a good pick. I said blue-tongued skink. I was trying to pick reptiles I don't own. And that's one of the few that I don't own, and I just think are so cool. Yes, I have seen Lizzo playing the flute. Which one? The one of her on stage or the one of her in the National Archive playing a song? Which one? Because both are equally fucking glorious. People are nachos or salad. In the National Archives, yeah. Is this the National Archives one? We'll listen to this too. I got it. I'm saving it real quick. I want to finish the cube theory. So I can actually, but yeah, Lizzo, I mean, she fucking is just a goddess. We all agree with that. The blue tongues, aren't they cute? I have a pink tongue skink. If you want to Google one of those, they're way smaller. They're like, well, they kind of look like a snake with legs. They're not a snake with legs, but they look like one. They're a lot smaller. They have a pink tongue, and they only eat snails. So once a week, I dump in some canned snails, and he comes out and then he goes back in his coconut. But he's a lot smaller and cute. Blue tongue skinks are super cool and apparently very easy to take care of, other than they need a huge enclosure because they get so big. Yes, the Lizzo tiny desk rocked my world. That's one of the first tiny desks, I think. Well, unless you're talking about one that's really recent, another one. She had one ages ago, and I think it's one of the first tiny desks I ever watched. It's incredible. Oh, I've had the pink tongue for a very, very long time. It was actually a rescue. 2 years? Man, time is really fucky because COVID and shit. I think I've had him or her for about 2 years. Not that it really matters, but you know. It was it was when I got the tadpoles. My friend in Baltimore had him, and it was a rescue that he had rescued, but he's a reptile breeder. He has way too many reptiles, and he was like, "Do you want to take a baby skink that might die?" And I was like, "Sure, let's go." It's super cute, but having to feed it just snails is a pain in the dick. Oh, absolutely. There's always a surprise knives. Exactly. I don't share like everything. I have my little private secrets, like my little pink tongue skink bitch. I'm an idiot sandwich. Oh my god, what would an idiot sandwich be? A sandwich. A salad with croutons is nachos. Yep, yes. Would meatballs count since they usually have breadcrumbs inside? Yeah. I mean, I would say they do. But so far with this seems to be not as good. They're not coming up with the idea as we are. They're not as smart as we are. It's fine. It's still great. Yeah, I said a baked potato would have been what was it? A taco? But it wasn't there. Back to the Future Doc Brown. Oh my god. Mhm. I get them at the pet store or I order them online from Josh's Frogs, and they're meant for reptiles. Like, they're not like escargot meant for humans. And it's literally like a can of tuna, and you peel the little tin top peel off, and it's just like preserved snails without the shells or anything. And I chop them up into small pieces because pink tongue skinks, like if you've ever seen a blue tongue skink, they're about as big as my forearm. Pink tongue skinks, his head is like as big as my thumbnail. They're way, way, way smaller. So I chop him up into tiny pieces and I put him in there and he comes out like a little slither snake and he goes and he eats them. But I just get it. They're literally called can-o snails. I think it's Flukers is the brand. It was the one from 2019. Yeah, it's the same one. Lizzo, Wu-Tang, and Goat Rodeo Sessions with Tech. Yes. Oh my god, yes. It's that. I think that was one of the first tiny desks I ever saw, and it sent me on a string of tiny desks, but they were incredible. Anyways, nachos. Poutine, I guessed it. Oh my god, that was the first thing I guessed. Lucky Charms, come on. Cereal. Just say cereal. And salad with croutons. We got it. We finally got salad with croutons, guys. Hi, Lizzie. How are you? I don't eat anything that isn't alive. I mean, define alive. To be alive, it has to have a heartbeat. And, like, you have millions of little spiders in your eyelashes that have theoretical heartbeats that you might accidentally eat during the day. Are we talking medical living or are we talking, like, spiritual? Like, how far are we going with this? Fucking cereal, my dudes, is nachos. Nachos bonus round. Fried noodles, couscous, ramen. Okay, so pasta. But how is this not a salad and a bowl of potatoes is salad? That logic still breaks me. This hasn't ended the argument, but it still hurts me. Muffins or other blocks of starch, like a bowl of mashed potatoes, are type 1 toast in raw, unsliced form. Okay. Plants are alive, but medically speaking, they're not. Because I don't think they have a heartbeat. That's what I'm saying. Like, are we going medical? Like, what kind of alive are we going with? You're my taco, Zoe. How are you, love? My sister had an issue with her snails laying eggs too fast and had to cull the population. I've never been able to get snails to breed. Ever. I've purchased snails to try to get my own, like, colony of snails to feed this skink. It's just too dry here. They always curl up and suck onto an edge and go, no, no. It makes me sad. A loaded baked potato, I would have guessed. That was nowhere in here, ever. Rice. You're free to interpret the nature of rice however you wish. So, bacteria don't have a circulatory system. Insects don't even, I mean, insects have a theoretical, like, man, how far do we want to go with this? Like, spiders have blue blood, but it's not actually blood. They only have lymph, and they don't have a heartbeat. Their lymph is how they move their body, like via torsion on the inside. I don't know. We could get real weird about it. But technically, they don't have a human heart. We'll go with that. They don't have a human heart. Rice. Are you free to interpret the nature of rice? You're free to interpret the nature of rice however you wish. Salad. Vanilla soy latte. A 3-bean soup wet salad. A 3-bean wet salad. Vanilla soy. Wow. Where's the third bean? Where's the third bean? M&M's is rice. Is it rice or is it salad? Or is each individual M&M? No, that's sugar. That's not starch. Good morning, Zen. How are you? Corn is rice. Corn is the juice. Random question for any assigned female at birth. Assigned female at birth. Do those stand for the same thing, Zoe? Or am I not? AFAB. Who's gone through puberty. Do boobs always hurt this much when they're coming in? The nip's always just sensitive. Yes. And for about 2 weeks every month around or on your period, they become that sensitive and swell up and hurt just as much again. You get like a good week of normal titties a month. Ish. Like right now, I think I'm dropping an egg because my tits are huge and fucking ache. I couldn't sleep on my stomach last night. I had to be on my back or my side because my tits hurt so bad. And it's every month. This is just your welcome to the party, honeybean. Get some fun makeup and learn to love it. But yeah, it hurts. It sucks. Honestly, wearing like supportive sports bras and stuff really helps because a lot of the aching and the general like pain is because you're moving around and they're moving with you, like with your pec muscles and stuff, and just like kind of getting them to sit still with a nice firmly, like a running sports bra or something can help a lot. Oh my God, the baked bean of coffee. Holy shit, the coffee bean. God damn it, that was the third bean. I'm an idiot. Thank you. Ooh, random question. I'm ready for it. If you know that if you buy fried chicken from a cheap place, but you get IBS from it every time, if you bought it and baked it in the oven for a few minutes to make sure it's cooked enough, is that safe? So, if you are getting something from the chicken because it's like bacteria or something, it's not IBS that you're getting. It's food poisoning. Unless, do you have IBS? Because if you have IBS and this chicken causes a flare-up, it's going to cause a flare-up no matter what. However, if you don't have IBS and every time you eat this chicken, your body acts like you have IBS, i.e. you pee out your butt, then sometimes cooking it extra might help, but also maybe don't eat that chicken. You can die. I don't like to be like the harbinger of bad news, but I've had a lot of patients die from chicken. Just roast chickens they buy at the supermarket and leave on the counter for 15 minutes extra. You do have IBS. Okay, so it's probably going to cause a flare-up no matter how much you cook it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think IBS can be flared up by like excessive amounts of fat and grease and stuff like that. And when you cook it, it's not like that's going to go away. It's still in it with like the fat and the chicken and stuff like that. But I don't know all the specs of IBS. But as far as I know, like, you know, cooking it extra isn't going to make the chicken not chicken. You know what I mean? Could be caused by the oil. Does that cause it? Like fats and stuff like that? I don't know a ton about IBS. We're defining living and consciousness by human standards, which is speciest. Wait, what did I miss? There are probably aliens out there with a system entirely different from ours, but we can't just eat them because they aren't technically alive by our scientific measurable standards. Very colonialist ideology. The alive standards? I kind of understand them from a medical standpoint in terms of like looking at like Mickey was saying earlier, like a living cell versus a bacteria, versus a virus. Viruses, like in order for us to create medicines to help with a virus or help with a bacteria, we have to define them in some way. And the difference between a living cell and a virus is that a living cell has a nice nucleus and DNA, and that nucleus protects the DNA. And every cell in your body holds all the DNA to create you. A virus has mRNA, correct me if I'm wrong, floating around in it, which is a really chaotic, non-organized kind of jumble of different DNAs it's picked up from different hosts it's infected. And it can't divide on its own. It cannot breed on its own. Like bacteria can just divide and create more bacteria because they have all the correct DNA to create an exact copy of themselves. Viruses have to have a host. So say like this is a bacteria, just this is a cell floating around in your body. The virus has to fuck its RNA into your host cell. And your host cell goes, oh no, this can't be good, and lyses itself to try to protect you. Unfortunately, in the lysing process, it releases all of the millions of babies from that fucking of the virus. So now that virus, all that mRNA is now mixed in with that perfect, beautiful DNA of your cell. And that's how we get viral infections. But we can't, like with COVID and stuff like that, there's nothing we can do when you catch a virus because you can't attack something that's not alive. And that's how we define it. You know what I mean? You can take antibiotics for a bacterial infection, but antibiotics are going to do nothing for a viral infection because anti-bio is anti-life and viruses are not alive. There's nothing to attack. Yeah, the virus can't survive without a host or reproduce, hence not alive. Yeah, and that's just like the science terms of it, right? Bacteria do not have a nucleus. I thought they do. Not bacteria. I keep meaning to say cell. I keep saying bacteria, and I mean to say just like a cell in your body. I'm sorry, I keep fucking those two words up. Oh my God, I love going weird with it, Lizzie. We can always get weird with it. I love that shit. It's calmed a lot in being able, due to me not being able to eat certain foods due to my loose teeth needing to be pulled next year. I've been putting more plant food in my diet, but I still often crave fried chicken. I totally get that. If you can find out what it is about fried chicken that causes a flare-up, maybe you can find a fried chicken or maybe make yourself fried chicken that doesn't cause it. Because the problem is, you probably already know this. I don't need to, bang my head against the wall of preaching at you, but chronic diarrhea will lead to heart problems, and you can have a heart attack and die while pooping. Because when you have chronic diarrhea, chronic peeing out your butt, or chronic vomiting, your body dumps all of its potassium, which is the necessary thing for muscle contraction, and your heart is a muscle. So if you're constantly peeing out your butt because you just really like that fried chicken, eventually you're not going to have any potassium and your heart's going to go, help. It's really sad. It happens to a lot of anorexics and people with eating disorders. Good, I'm glad. Not that bad. I knew a guy who was like 6'7" and he would literally pee out his butt regularly. It was crazy. For viruses, if you have to hamstring it via an indirect method, for viri, excuse me, in the case of COVID, so one of the means is used to transmit itself, wasn't it? Wait, what was one of the means to transmit it? Yeah, the potassium pump is it's crazy. It's wild how important potassium is. I mean, unless you go to school for it, you really don't get to learn about it. It's kind of a joke. It kind of sucks. Anyways, vanilla soy latte. It might be the fat. Yeah, is it like really high fat foods that flares up IBS? Music Man always. Lizzie, I've been saying that since I was a kid. I was like, the flowers want us dead. The post I made in Discord about seeing my daughter, I slept in this morning. I haven't looked at Discord yet today. I haven't looked at it in a couple days, but I was going to look at it this morning. And Zach had to go pick up, didn't have to, but he went and picked up Bree at the airport last night, and it was super late. He didn't get home until like 1:30 in the morning. So, of course, the dogs were like, wah, flipped out. I woke up. So I slept in. Moral of the story is Katie slept in a little bit. Hello, Gemini twin. How are you? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'll have to scroll for it. My narrator and I'm wondering if you knew. Wait. My narrator and I were wondering if you knew why postnasal drip causes a sore throat. Absolutely. Because your mucus is quite salty. And if it just sits dripping down your mucous membrane constantly, it causes the mucous membrane to break down and become very raw. Also, when you have postnasal drip, you're kind of subconsciously coughing. You got an ad? Oh, fuck, I didn't. We gotta take a break. That's on me. Let's take a break real quick. This is why I try to schedule my breaks well, and I just was not paying attention. Let's take a break real quick, and then I'll help out. Quick break, and then I'll explain. Hold on. BRB. Sorry about that. I apologize. Wow, words are hard today. Oh my God, Sally. Are you taking off? I love you. Go run errands. You have rocked my world today. I'm very excited about this, and I hate buddy. Happy Saturday. I just had an idea that'll prevent CK from getting DMCA strikes if a copywritten song plays while she's on break. Who should I tell it to? Oh, I won't. I figured I have black magic. I'm a witch. I did it. I did it. It's all my audio is separated so I can listen to whatever the fuck I want to listen to. Whenever the fuck I want to listen to it. Because in the VOD it won't be there. It's great. I know. I'm a witch. That's the black magic right there. Thank you, sales. That's it. Anyways, I want to finish this. Vanilla soy latte, a 3-bean wet salad. Thank you. References. That was it. Okay. We did finish it. Vanilla soy latte. Sick. Good to know.
Did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
It worked so well. It's great. Anyways, I wanted to listen to a couple of these songs. Boosh. This is the one that's like a hip hop hippopotamus song cover, right? I think so. I believe so. Cheers. Oh, fuck. I forgot to drink water. Water. I have that. With no spider. No spider. Ooh, I dig this. Would you mind giving a Bella a shout out? She would be so excited. It's her birthday. Bella, happy birthday. Wait. Happy birthday. I hope it is the most joyous. Enjoy them forever. We all wish you the happiest birthday, honeybee. Ooh, are you doing TMS? How's it working for you? It's been really nice? Oh, that makes me so happy. I've heard amazing things, to be honest. All babies should be animal lovers. I love animals too, Bella. I even have one of my spoods out today. I showed everyone my rescue spood today. She's right there. She's a big chonker. Since you stream on Saturdays, it could also be... Oh, really? Oh, let me write that down. I'm going to write down both days. Thank you. Yeah, I was saying earlier, last Saturday I wasn't around because we did that thing, that, the Alice in Wonderland, like, thing. Chapped. I like this song. Sorry, I turned it down because I had to say happy birthday. That was importante. It's a really good song, though. I like this. Oh my God, I don't have the pronouns extension set up on this PC. Hold up. I turned it off earlier because my chat was being stupid. And doing this like doubling. Every once in a while, my chat, just not you, not like my chat, like you guys, but chat in general, it does this dumb like doubling up of chat messages. So I turn off all my extensions just to try to help it because sometimes I think I have too many on. What is your exciting news? Please do. I want to know your exciting news. If you want to share. Where's my pen? There it is. Ooh, her voice is beautiful. What the fuck? Is this Melissa Bonney? All right. Same person singing, and I just went back to look. It was the same person singing. Wow. Okay. Yeah, big fan. All right, I got it. Thank you, Mickey. This is dope. I like this a lot. It's got a sick beat, but it's like fucking metal as hell. Ad infinitum? Fuck yes. I'm a sucker for a screamer. Let's not talk about that. Ooh, wild, did I? I don't know. Hold up. I'll check. I grabbed a lot of links when I was doing that thing because I didn't want to lose them, but I do. Wait, didn't I have this up? I thought I had this one up. Hold up. I have it now. I might have cleared it out on accident or just clicked on Twitter for some fucking stupid reason. Because my brain's dumb. I love Ginger. Oh, Coven. I've been a fan of Ginger for a long time. Big fucking fan. No worries there. Phew. We've worshipped Ginger for a while. I'm pretty sure everyone in chat who loves Ginger's seen them live before I have, but it'll happen one day. What am I gonna grind up? What have I not smoked recently? I'll have to get weed. This is the Mac. We'll smoke some Mac. So I believe for a long time that I was gender fluid, but as time passed, I've had less masculine days and more femme ones. I've come to realize that my mask days, is that what you mean by masculine? I'm just curious. I want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. My mask days were more like masking days. Oh man. I've been presenting female now for a little over 2 weeks. I have an HRT appointment scheduled for next week. Oh my gosh, how do you feel? How do you feel? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Are you so excited? Are you nervous? Are you excited? How are you feeling? Are you excited? I'm fucking excited for you. But I hope you're as excited. Oh, I want to try to I haven't purchased Hellslinger just because I really want to finish Control. This game is huge and it's way more complex than I ever thought it was going to be, but I'm having a blast. But that's definitely on my I've watched a lot of people play it. It's definitely on my radar. It looks so fucking cool. Mickey, thank you. Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Coven of Lunara. Coven of Lunara, congratulations. If a gifted sub was ever a way to celebrate, hell yeah. I hope you are feeling free and awesome in your soul and heart, because that's really exciting. Thank you, Sales. I grabbed it. This is sick. I like this. Who gave me this? This is Lions at the Gate, Find My Way. Oh, this is with Tatiana. Of course it is. This is our girl. That's why. Of course it is. This is Mickey's. Yeah, of course it's our girl. Yeah, we love Tatiana. She's fantastic. Mickey, did you hear there was a huge success on the Ukrainian front today, though? Literally at the very beginning of my stream, they ended up getting, they got control back of a key city. I can't remember the city name, though. Oh, guys, help me if you remember. Very good news for Ukraine, though, today. We had a big cheers this morning to Ukraine. Still cheers into Ukraine. Like, all the... I wish there was any other way. They've... Oh, I thought they secured it back. Oh, they haven't taken it back? Well, that's a bummer. Well, cheers to the spirit of it. Encircled the troops that are, like, they encircled the Russian troops that are currently, what's the word? Occupying, that word? Yep. Okay, good. I mean, that's something. I hope for the best. I mean, seriously, I don't, not thoughts and prayers, but you know what I mean? Ugh. Putin's a piece of shit. Also, he doesn't want anyone to know he has end-stage rectal cancer, and that's why he shits in a suitcase when he travels the world. So don't tell anyone. I was amazed when I saw the studio live session video of Ginger's Pisces, right? And learned that she uses the same microphone that my narrators use. No shit. What kind of microphone is it? Just out of curiosity. Oh, do you mean this? Russian troops withdraw from Lyman, a city in eastern Ukraine. That was the headline I saw this morning. But if I haven't, I mean, I don't know. It's hard getting up-to-date information coming out, but I really hope for it. Because it's just not okay. Okay, this is Lizzo. That was a really good song. I'm saving that forever. So we have a dog tax, of course, always, from Vile. But first, wow, that was insane. I'm so sorry. I hate autoplay so much. It doesn't play unless I'm streaming, I swear to God. Lizzo is fucking talented. God damn, I mean, beyond. What can't she do? I mean, not that I don't want her to do something. She's just incredible. On the map, the Lyman is the little red pocket with the two blue. Oh, okay, let me look. Okay. Yeah, I see it. That's a crazy map. You guys should click on that map that Mickey posted. It's very, like, well done. I don't know how to put that. It's well constructed. It's easy to look at, but holy shit, that's Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm zooming in and out. I'm looking all over it. It's sad. War really has changed, hasn't it? Or never changes? I don't know. How dare she play the flute? P.S. Mermaids are real and white.
Penetrate that asshole.
It's funny because that's real. People are arguing that, right? People, that's the hill they're dying on, and I can't, and it hurts every part of me. It's so stupid. I'm excited, nervous, and confident. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Even here in the South, I've only had one bad experience. People usually call me ma'am in public, and it makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. I'll tell you the bad experience if you're interested. I mean, we're always here to live, especially if it has a happy ending. I mean, is it a bad experience? I mean, yeah, it's still a bad experience, regardless of how it ended. But yeah, I always love to hear about an experience that changed for the better or had a positive outcome. Mickey, that's what I'm saying. It's a shame that flute was never played. Not only did this notorious white racist slave-owning bastard own the flute, it was never played until now. Never. Like, what a piece of shit. What up, Noob Tiebot? How you doing, Honey Bean? Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an anus its wings. I appreciate you, and hail the Dark Lord. The Dark Lord? Yep. That's it. Crank you for being a crank. Why? Kraken, thank you so much for coming to say thank you for your gifted sub. I love manners. They make me hot and bothered. So I was doing a Grubhub delivery. I was waiting for the person's order in Cracker Barrel. Some asshat grabbed my shoulder, turned me around, and tried to snatch my breast form out of my dress. What the fuck? I busted 2 knuckles on the side of his head, canceled that delivery, and left.
Penetrate that asshole.
What the living fuck? Wow. Did it feel good? That's gross to ask, but I would have done the same thing, and I want to know if it felt as good as I feel like it would feel. Wow. That's disgusting. I've cheers to you. That's so hot. Not the what in the fuck though? What the fuck? Fuck that person and fuck Cracker Barrel. They take way too long. Do they take a really long time finishing order? I've never had Cracker Barrel in my life. I don't think I will now. The Little Mermaid was written 185 years ago by a Danish author who had barely even seen a black person before. No wonder he described her as a Scandinavian ideal. Making her black has no bearing whatsoever on the story, so the racist needs to relax. 100%. I mean, the fact that we are, like, I'm sure you've seen him too, Mickey, like, clips of him and shit. But all over the internet, I've seen clips of these, like, podcasters that are having serious conversations where they're like, scientifically, it doesn't make sense for a mermaid to be black. I'm like, you just said scientifically it doesn't make sense for a mermaid. Show me the world's on fire without showing me the fire. It's just, what? I'm sorry, what? None of it. It's just the dumbest. And that's the hill they're gonna die on. Like when they're old, their grandkids are gonna be like, "Grandpappy, tell us a story." Well, this one time I raised a lot of heck on the internets complaining about a black mermaid because science. That's going to be your stories. Cool. Enjoy it, I suppose. Apparently, Hans Christian Andersen was a notorious mooch. Dickens complained about him overstaying his welcome. Really? That's kind of hilarious, actually. Scientifically, it makes sense for a mermaid to be a manatee or an Amazonian giant otter. I'm pretty convinced those might be where the lore came from, because those are horrifying. The food at Cracker Barrel is amazing, but the service is just okay, and the overtly Christian environment can be, but isn't always toxic toward us. I mean, that is beyond toxic. Someone touching you without your permission, let alone ripping your breasts off your body, or attempting to rip your breast off your body, is so. I mean, it's Ace Ventura: Nature Calls. Like, is that what this person idealized as a child? They watched that movie and they're like, "That's gonna be me. I'm gonna lift skirts and tear titties for a living. That's gonna be that's the stories I'll tell my grandchildren," or whatever, the nurse in the hospital who pities me as I die alone because that was my life and no one wants to be around me. Also, The Little Mermaids in the fucking Caribbean. I mean, we could go on if we want to go there, like mermaids and pirates and Disney's fascination with pirate movies when pirates were like one of the main driving forces of slavery in and of itself. Like, man, Disney's bad. Disney's never had a great track record, let's be honest. Wait till they say Ursula coming out of the water. They're going to get real scientific over that octopus bad lady witch, whatever. Because scientifically, witches shouldn't be purple. Back in my day, imaginary things like mermaids and the voices of lions were white. Just like what Jesus intended. All right, Grandpa, lay back down and take your sippy sip. Yeah, that's literally going to be it. It's very sad. Also, H.C. Andersen wanked every time he finished a fairy tale and noted it in a little notebook. Shut up. Wait, did he wank onto the notebook, onto the story, or just like they're related? What? That's fantastic. That's beautiful. No wonder they're so fucked up. A manatee in a wig? Shut up. I mean, I'd believe it. They do kind of look like a mermaid underwater. The fact that manatees were mistaken as mermaids is the weirdest thing to me. It's alcohol, Erica. That's why all the rum is gone. You know what I'm saying? I saw a documentary. There might have involved a race of mer people. It doesn't scientifically make sense for mer people to be in a documentary. Can you even watch film underwater? Shockingly, Google couldn't find a manatee in a wig. Actually, I'm a little shocked by that, to be fair. I just went to get coffee and I came back to someone trying to tear your tit out at the Cracker Barrel. What did I miss? Oh my God, little black dress. A horror story of someone just being a bigoted piece of shit in public. Oh, Chad Douche Canoe had his hand down the front of my V-neck dress. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has the instinct to just hit people when that happens, but god damn, that's fucked up. Wank as a reward for finishing the story, then noted the wank down, but not like onto it, with little comments, like if it was different. I'm into that. It makes it unique. I'm cool with that. Chad Douche Canoe had his, I mean, I just can't with I love that it's Chad Douche Canoe, though. That's the best thing ever. Like, I want to laugh, but also, like, that is so fucking disgusting. And you just left, so you didn't even get to see the reaction of what anyone did there or anything. I'm curious. I'm very curious to see if anyone did anything, had any reaction, because that is just flying fuck dumb. I'm so sorry that happened to you, because that's not, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I would have sprayed him with breast milk. Oh my god, can you get loaded tits? Could we I mean, it's only happened once, so it's not like we're planning for this. And, you know, thank Satan, we hope it does not happen again. But we could create a loaded tit. Like, it could spray ammonia or something when people try to get disgusting touches. Like, you could just be like, "No, not today." And their eyes would water and they'd be like, "Help!" And you'd get away with, I don't know. No one would grab your tit anymore, like, you know, unconsensually in public. I don't care if your tit is made of flesh or otherwise. No one should be reaching down your dress, period, end of story. A weaponized tit, I'm saying, it could come in use. Pepper spray tits, right? Like, what if someone reaches down and tries to grab your tit? You could just be like, "Not today!" And it's like, not everyone can punch. It could be great. We could hit a market that's not being taken. I'm saying everyone with a tit. I mean, people without tits might want this. People who don't like want to present with tits might want this. It's a great. I'd be here for it. We've already seen stores get robbed that way. Wait, with pepper spray titties? Bear mace? I mean, you'd have to be able to shield your own face though, because boobs. I mean, they're not that far from face level, and we don't want the proprietor of the tit to get sprayed. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Like, how would we shield? Like, would we have to be like, no? Like, I don't know. We'd have. That's the semantics I'm thinking. Or would it just go off when someone? I don't. I want to be able to make it go off before someone gets their entire like. I mean, although that's pretty fast and creepy. I don't know. I'm saying weaponized boobs could be a good thing. If this is what we're gonna have to deal with. Because, I mean, excuse me, I must change into my non-lethal tits. Imagine forgetting they're on. A little winded. That's what I'm saying. Oh, dude, when I was a kid, really young, my aunt had like a little mini pepper spray on her keychain. She left her keys on the table or something, and my sister was playing with her keys. And Sarah was like 3 or 4 years old or something, just a kid playing with keys. And we were all standing maybe 4 feet away, and we all started sneezing uncontrollably out of nowhere. It's because my sister had barely grazed like the button on this little pepper spray thing, and it filled the entire house. Like everybody was sneezing, and it wasn't terrible because it wasn't a full on spray. It felt like someone, plopped white pepper into something. And you know how white pepper's so fine, it just like dusts up into your face, and you sneeze for 50 minutes. Taser titties could be good. Ooh, we're getting somewhere because you can make the part against the flesh rubbery so it doesn't conduct. We're getting somewhere, but what if we get sweaty? I don't know. Rubber on a tit or rubber on flesh causes a lot of fucking sweat. It's America. Gotta get a gun brawl like in Austin Powers. I mean, I think that's just gonna encourage grabbing. You know how Americans feel about guns. It's just gonna excite them even more. We're trying to get them to go away, not like get more excited. You know what I mean? Ugh. Mix bear mace with liquid won't aerate. Really? So it would just spray in their face? Interesting. As a 6'2" tall guy, I don't like being touched by people I don't know in public. No one has the right to touch without your consent, no matter what they say. 100%. I agree so hard. Any part of you, let alone reach down your dress and try to tear your tit off. What the fuck? What goes through their mind? I don't want to know, but also there's a sick part of me that super wants to know. It's probably because I'm playing too much Control. What the fuck? My brain can't wrap around that. Pepper spray is indiscriminate. A cop maced a dude in a Waffle House I was eating at once, and we all had to leave. Yeah, it's pretty wild how it spreads in the air. I think it's meant to be very airborne like that. From someone who just spent nearly 10 years delivering hospital beds, I happen to have had the upper body strength for it. Thank fuck. See, I probably don't, but I would try. It would be very sad. He did hit the floor, and I did swing as hard as I could. I'm not going to say I KO'd him, but he wasn't moving and was making a humming sound. Good. Was it like that sound, like maybe their ears are ringing a little hard? Good. Self-defense. Self-defense. That person tried to rip your tit off. Self-defense. They're lucky if they wake. I don't condone violence. I don't like to think about having to be violent, but if someone is violent to me or someone I love nearby, I probably would do the fucking same. That's disgusting. Hopefully he thinks twice before he ever tries to rip off a tit. What the fuck? It's so weird. My brain cannot take that. Make the nipples pierce, and that's where the electricity. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, Ashley, you're so smart. Little nipple rings in the bra tip, and that's where, I mean, it wouldn't even have to be a nipple ring, because some of us have them pierced. Like, it could just be like, that's where the conducting part is. Fuck it, that's so smart. Quills like a porcupine. Holy shit. Like Beetlejuice. Ping! But then their hand is stuck. I guess that'd be great if you want to call the cops, or if you'd like to beat down. Are we workshopping the next generation of self-defense products? Yeah, we're workshopping self-defense titties. Why do we hate Americans if we are Americans? I don't hate Americans. I hate the general, what the media portrays of America, because the media makes us look a lot more angry and loud and overbearing than we really are. There's a lot of terrible people in our country, but the vast majority of Americans are pretty basic, just like you and I trying to make it every day. You know? I don't like that they make it look like our whole country is either Trumpies or tree-hugging dirt worshippers. Like, some of us are just trying to look at bugs, man. Yeah. Oh, I love that. You factory reset that motherfucker. I hope he remembers, though. You know that gravelly moan you get if you hit in the chest? Yes. That It's like it knocks the wind out of you. Good. That gives me lots of happiness. Gives me lots of happiness. Yeah, no. In case I just no. There is no. I have no. That's just so gross. I'm so grossed out by that. I'm so sorry that happened to you. But I'm glad yeah. Pop goes the weasel. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Was he jealous or envious? I'm very confused. I mean, desperate. How desperate do you have to be though? Like, was he so inebriated he thought this was Hooters? Was it an ill-timed compliment? Ooh, have fun, Cocky. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful time. Still, what, 70 mil who voted for Trump? How many people are in America? That's like the population of a state or something. It's whatever. Happy Rec Day to me and anyone else in chat from Vermont. What's Rec Day? Happy Rec Day. Contractor told me to relax when I told him he would have to give me a quote before he wants to start on Monday. I told him I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than have him come into my home again. He told you to relax, asking for a quote. I've never had a contractor ever give me a bid without doing a quote first. Like, they usually require it. That's fucking insane. 400 million-ish, 330 million-ish, right? So it's like, it's a portion, but it's not everybody, and it's not the majority, and it's not half. It's just the ones that are exciting to watch on the news, and it makes us all look fucking terrible. Spring-loaded taser titties that, when activated, launch at the target and have a small battery to deliver the charge, kind of like a taser gun, with an AirTag. Oh, yes, the tracking. The tracking would be the important part, because, you know, just in case. I mean, not for anything specifically. We just became recreationally legal in Vermont. Congratulations. Ooh, do you know when it'll be like for salesies? Did you see the rope alerting device they made in, I think, India? It's like a female condom, but it has little barbs. Oh, yes, I have seen that. They have it in places in Africa, all over Africa as well. It's anti-rape. Yeah. I thought that said rope, Katie. Sorry, I was just trying to make up another word because I wasn't sure which bad word it was yet. Sorry. Yeah, the female condom that's like for anti-rape. Yes. And if you guys haven't heard of this, it's basically like, it looks like a condom that women or people with vaginas put up inside themselves when they're going to go out and go on a walk or walk home from work in the dark or something where they think they might get raped. And if someone rapes them, their penis fills the condom, and when they try to exit the vagina for a second pump, it's barbed. It's like like stroking velvet the opposite way, but sharp little knifey things spike into the dick, and the condom thing comes out and gets trapped on the dick. And the only way to remove it is a special thing that they have at the hospital, or the cops have it or something. Otherwise, you've just got this fucking like barbed, horrible, hard plastic thing stuck all over your cock. And when your cock starts to get soft, it just rips the flesh off of it because your dick starts to shrink inside of it. It's horrific. Helpful, I think. It's called the rape axe. Holy shit. It's so fucking disgusting that we need something like that. But yep, I was just going to say, Mickey, well deserved. I mean, if we need it, I'm glad we have it. We shouldn't need it, but I'm glad we have it because that's disgusting. Well deserved. You deserve to have your fucking dick ripped off. I had a third surprise dinner date with a lady. Ooh, last night. Just a short takeaway dinner she brought over for having to cancel. See, Vile, everything's okay. Do you feel better now? You get what you fucking deserve. I mean, yeah. I have a really hard time having any sort of sympathy, pity, excuse. There's nothing for rape. It's just, I acknowledge you might be mentally ill or whatnot, but it doesn't excuse destroying someone else. And I'm sure you all agree, like, we don't need to go there. I'm very excited for you, Vile. How was it? What did you guys do? Did you watch a movie? I may use a spring-loaded taser titties as inspiration for a D&D drop. Oh my god, do it. A brazier mimic. What would you use in D&D to put a tracker, like a tracker spell? Is there a tracker spell that something like that could, put onto someone? I think we should execute all the pedos and rapists, but that's just me. It's hard. Like, I feel like I don't have it's up, like, how do you judge whether someone should live or not? But if you're and you know how they test cosmetics on animals? like bunnies and beagles and cute little furry animals, if you want to have like Chanel eyeliner, it's scrubbed into a bunny's eyes for 7 years first. And then the FDA will be like, all right, you're allowed to wear this eyeliner. And there are certain brands that still do that, and it's legal and it's disgusting. Like, maybe there are some people we could do that with instead. Because honestly, I'd rather use an eyeliner that was scrubbed into a people's eyes for 7 years than a bunny's, because bunnies and I don't have identical eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because death seems too quick. It's too easy. It's like Trump. Like, I don't want Trump to die. I want him to suffer. I want him to stub his toe forever. Or have, like, eternal slivers in his fingertips. Or his dick or something. You know what I mean? Death is too quick and easy for these people who are evil. They gotta, like, it's gotta last. You know what I mean? Like, testing cosmetics, maybe. Step on Lego. Exactly. I mean, belly, like, they have to roll naked on just, like, a field of Legos forever. And walk on them. And bathe in them. And eat them. Yeah. But no death. It's just too easy. Like, they've caused too much to just that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm biased on that shit. I saw a thing that said Steam tests on animals. That's gotta be a joke. Wait, Steam? Like the video games? That has to be a joke. That has to be a joke, right? That has to be a joke, right? Yeah, maybe. That's, I don't know. What the fuck? Of bunnies with fabulous eyes. I mean, if only. Some bunnies do have fabulous eyes, let's be fair. I'm an extreme anti-death penalty person, and killing people doesn't solve the problem. You learn more from studying them if you want to get to end. I'm the same. I don't think killing someone, like, really helps anyone. As someone whose assaulter is dead, I don't feel any better. So, can't generalize personal experience, but it just takes them off the bill of the prison, I guess. You are Subcoven, you are good, my love. Yeah, humans are animals. Maybe those are the animals Steam is testing on. Oh my god, it is. I'd believe that. Little Black Dress is correct. Yes. Wait, me the day before yesterday. I thought that said the day before, like, you knocked the fuck out of someone. Would have fucking horrified me. Oh my god, bitch, shut up. Bitch, fucking slay the world. You got tools at your disposal. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep them arm muscles. Your lipstick's beautiful, by the way. I don't understand why weed can't be legalized on the federal level, especially since many states have already made the change. It's the lobbying against it. They have more money. That's it. Like the big tobacco, big pharma, Monsanto owns all the croplands and shit, and they don't have the rights, enough rights or the rights they want or whatever to weed yet. It's a lot. That's it. Because it's crazy, like, the amount of money the states that have recreationally legalized weed, the amount of money they're raking in off the taxes on weed is astronomical. No, your bra's not stuffed. I refuse to believe that. Your boobs look better than mine. In that, they are better than mine. I can't get that cleavage. I can't let my cats out. They'll kill rabbits. Oh, really? Oh, I mean, everything's got to eat, right? Maybe. I'm amazing at, wait, sorry. Zucrayon, of course they are. Crazy attracts crazy. I mean, you a fierce-ass bitch. You have... I'm trying not to sound super creepy. You have tools at your disposal. I want to go get a beverage really quick because my mouth is super dry and I just keep drinking water and I'm just going to have to pee all day. I'm going to take a quick break just to get a water because I'm dying. I'm so fucking dehydrated right now. I'm not dehydrated. It's dry mouth from smoking pot. I've drank a shit ton of water. I just don't want to pee every 5 minutes. I want to play more Control, and if I have to pee every 5 minutes, every time I get scared, if I have to pee, I'm just going to be real sad about it. So we're all going to listen to this song together, and I'll be right back. Jesus Christ, that was loud for me. Was that loud for you? Because goddamn. Katie, no. No! Wait. I mean, Vio. Yay! Spooky season. It's crazy, isn't it? The year is gone. I feel like it was just Christmas. This is a good song. I like this. especially fun to see how often people contradict their own crazy beliefs. Like you shooting yourself in the foot and not even noticing it. I have to figure out how to get my PC to stop locking up upon entry of the game for control so I can enjoy it. Boo! The minute specs are similar to Spider-Man Remaster, and that plays fine on my PC. Weird. Plays really nice on mine. It doesn't look as nice on stream, obviously, because stream can only deliver so much, but damn. Gimp, thank you so much for summoning the glass, keeping the glass alive, and giving an 8 swings. Jesus Christ, that's a long time.
Thanks, bitch. Hail the Dank Lord.
Penetrate that asshole.
The problem is if you pointed out you achieved nothing because to admit it would it mean to admit their own stupidity, and they can't allow that. That's narcissist to a T. Under unusual wait, you don't have to be crazy to attract crazy. I grew up under unusual circumstances and am very tolerant of eccentricity, and I'm a bizarre world. A what? A bizarre world version magnet. Just let someone talk to you about how the government is bugging their house for a few minutes and you've got a friend for life. Oh no. That sounds exciting though. Oh my god, you're almost the answer to the universe. How does it feel to almost be there? Hold on, I want to save this. I wanted to save that last song real quick. Save. This is the person that was singing in the last song, the metal to singing that was super. Which version is it though? It's the real one, right? Okay, yeah. I mean, obviously. I'm not gonna sing it though. I promise. Can't even lie. I think Marilyn Manson covered it, and it makes me real sad. Leave it to Disney, right? I love this song. Imagine when internet reaches the level where we can stream full 4K. I can't even with that. I mean, full field audio channel, no compression with no. I don't think we'll live for that. I don't think you and I are going to live for that. Can you not hear it? I love this song. Fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair. I love the Revisited. I don't like Marilyn Manson for obvious reasons. Try to avoid that bitch. It was okay, but he's a big rapey rape. I try not to listen to his shit anymore. Yeah. Ugh. Aren't you scared? Well, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice. Take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of night. Everybody scream. It's a good version, yeah. I just anything that's with his voice now, ever since I watched that documentary on him locking women up and raping them. Not to put it lightly, I can't listen to his music. It makes me feel gross, unfortunately. It's just, yeah. Ugh. He's a gross. But I totally believe in separating the art from the artist. Like, watch it for free. As long as you're not throwing money at him, you're not supporting his shit. Fuck. Cheers to Halloween, bitches. I love the mayor. Oh, bless his heart. He's just an elected official. He can't make decisions by himself. In this town we call home, everyone hails to the pumpkin song. Oh fuck! I did it. I'm trying to highlight the name of the song you said to look up. The Oogie Boogie one. I almost did it on the wrong monitor. Wee. Great Halloween, everyone. I believe it was our most. Oh god damn it, Katie! Why? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I did the wrong keyboard once again because I'm an idiot. There. I just didn't want to type out all that fucking. This is by Jeff Castellucci. Is that how you say it? Castellucci? Yeah. Oh, I was talking about Marilyn Manson. Years ago, they've actually done 2 different reworks, 2 different albums, if you guys didn't know. Different people covering the songs, same songs in general, though. 2 different reworks of the Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack. And in one of them, Marilyn Manson is the cover artist of that song. And it's a good cover. I just fucking hate him. He's a piece of shit. That's it. Oh, is this the guy with the super low voice? We listened to a thing by him last Friday, didn't we? I think we did. He has the insanely low voice, right? He does the acapella shit. I love Oogie Boogie. His voice is like an instrument in itself. How? I couldn't. He's one of the best characters in the movie, honestly. What range can't he sing in? I'll give you the link. I'm just blown away by that dude's voice. No, not at all. I'll tell you. Give me 1 sec. I'll tell you about Manson. It's not a lot. He's just a creepo. Just. What the is that even a note? And at that point, Santa shit because they all sang the brown note in unison. What the fuck? What was... That's phenomenal. How? If Fist of the Walrus could sing, really though? Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit, Lars. What a fucking pinpointed... Yeah. Yep. Wow. What in the fuck? Though. I'm saving that. That's just psych... I mean, it's... How? Damn. It's wild with headphones, Jackie. It almost... That's why I wanted to listen to it a second time. It almost goes so low I almost can't hear it. You know what I mean? Like, my ears almost couldn't pick up how low it went. It goes so low. It's almost just a vibration at a certain point. It's very, very beyond weird. That's beautiful, though. That was really good. Damn. I'm kind of blown away by that. Voice was just amazing. Oh my god, Sales, what's that? Envile, what's that? Ring of Fire? Wait. A cover of Ring of Fire? Wait. This is gonna rock my world. I love this song. I'll make sure it's not too loud. I'm watching the volume. They're all different. YouTube doesn't have like universality in volume. It sucks. Okay. Fuck off. What? Hold on. You've driven me to drugs. That's music does strange things to me sometimes. It was an E1. I'm trying to think of the last time I heard a human being sing that note. Ever. I know there's some, I mean, there's that one guy that was in, oh God, what's that acapella group that was really popular for a while? It started with a P, Pentatonics, the Pentatonics. There was a dude in their band that could sing that low for a while, but I think he left. I think he quit. We're gonna keep listening to this cover. I just couldn't get ready. I was not prepared for how beautiful that was. I almost shit my pants. Sorry. Cheers. Avi Kaplan. Avi could hit those notes. That's the only other person I think I've seen actually like verified hitting those notes. It's not like a fucking whatever mixer. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but damn. Wow. Wow. Cheers. This is fucking... Shut up. Hold on. This is featuring Avi Kaplan. I'm an idiot. I didn't even read it. It's featuring Avi Kaplan, so we're going to hear some notes, aren't we? Motherfucking Rod rating us. I almost started a song, Rod. Welcome. You guys just came into a cover of Burning Ring of Fire that might make us all get boners. I don't even know. I'm going to repack this bowl because it's a little sad. Welcome, Raiders and Rod Penis. How are you? Happy Red Rockets to you all.
Penetrate that asshole. Allow yourself to be penetrated. Be penetrated by everything and everyone that is good in this life.
Word, yo. Welcome, everybody. How are you? Oh, are you going to see Smile? You'll have to let me know how it is. Dude, enjoy. We're just listening to music, and then I'm probably going to jump into Control later because I don't want to skip a day of it because I forget what the fuck's going on. Secret is, I always have a boner. I mean, secret is, I know. No, I don't know. Good. How does that work, though? Do you have extra blood sometimes? Welcome, Raiders. My name's Katie, and we love Rod. I love Rod. You love Rod. And if you don't, get the fuck out. What are you doing here? Shoo. Welcome, everybody. Boners are the best, but can you imagine having it 24/7? Like, do you eventually need that blood to go elsewhere, or would you just develop the blood cells and, like, that would be life now? I don't know. We love Rod. Rod is very good peoples. It's amazing when I make friends that are good peoples. I'm like, what did I do? I must have done something wrong. I love you, Mickey. Have a good day. I'll start this song, so if you're lurking while you're cooking, you'll hear it. I had to take a hit first. It's so beautiful. I was not prepared. I love this song. I love Burning Ring of Fire. I mean, Ring of Fire, whatever you want to call it. It's one of the most well known Johnny Cash songs. But this is I'm very ready. Very ready. Would be very inconvenient, right? Like you'd have to like stick it in your waistband or something. I don't know. I can't even stand that my boobs are in the way of my golf game, let alone like just this appendage sticking straight out of my pelvis all the time. And with that, I assume a lot of the time would come arousal. So then you couldn't think straight. That seems annoying. Holy shit. Yeah, blood can only hang in those balls for so long, and your brain's going to be like, okay, I'm about to give up. Welcome to cum dumb for the rest of your life. Cheers. Rod, I was going to text you about that recently because I drove by it the other day, and it's not near as busy as it normally. Like, right after it reopened, I don't know if you ever saw it. It was just packed. And it looks a lot more normal now. Like, people aren't losing their minds over golf anymore, which is dope. So, I'm down. Cheers. Avi Kaplan, everybody. Shut up. You know what I mean by text? Shut up. No one actually texts. Not since, the trash calls come through texts at this point. Avi, no. Down. Really? Why? 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 I don't know. Bill's howling at the door. Is something at the door? The fuck, man? Yeah, apparently the dogs hated burning ring. Just idiots. Oh, screaming things in the fucking dogs. They were trying to sing, apparently. I don't even know. Damn, sorry. That was crazy. I'm dying. Holy shit. I was gonna say, I really liked the beginning, but the rest of the song's okay. It's a little cheerful for Burning Ring of Fire. Like, they made it a little, like, hula-y, which is cute. But it's like singing Hurt to the tone of, like, Baby Shark. I hurt myself, da-na-na-na, today, hurt myself, da-na-na-na, today. You know what I'm saying? It's a little, happy. But the voices are phenomenal, and I want to hear more Avi. It's sad when he goes high-pitched, because I'm just like, you know why we're here. Like, why do you keep fighting we all know why we're here. You know what I'm saying? I hate that I love that. No! That was supposed to be bad. Creative short insult. If you walked into a wall with a boner, you'd get a broken nose. Oh, that's a great one. If anyone ever came at you with anything, I mean, depending on how you feel about Hurt, that might be your jam. I really like that song, but I like the Johnny Cash's rendition. I don't want it with Baby Shark in the background. I mean, depending on how you feel about Hurt, that's true. I guess that's true. Maybe if that song hits too hard, some people might get uncomfortable and, like, need that Baby Shark banger in the background. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't know what to do with that. Maybe. Ooh, a link. Dude, Twitch chat, I think, updated or did something. Because my mentions look really weird all of a sudden. Only on one monitor, though. I have chat up on both. One is just like my dashboard. It's really small. And the other one is my dashboard that I read so I can look at the camera. And on one, the mentions are, and it's both the dashboard. They're huge, comically huge. And they've got like a little circle at mention at them. And then on this one, they're normal like they always were and just like fucking highlighted. I baby sharked myself today to see how it would feel. Baby sharked away pain. Baby shark makes it real. No, we have to stop. It's getting too real. It's getting too real. That's why I hate counting. That's why I hate counting Walgreens. They have Baby Shark try to sample toys everywhere. Stop. Seriously? Oh my God. How was the Salvation Army? How was inventorying that? I meant to ask you that. I remember you were nervous. Ska Upbeat Hurt. I want to hear it sang like a ballad by like I just spaced on her name. Celine Dion. Celine Dion singing Hurt, but like in ballad style, like in a ball gown on a fucking operatic stage. That'd be incredible. People would be huge fans suddenly, and everyone would know who Trent Reznor was. And that we wouldn't be weird anymore. Do we want that? Just kidding. Maybe not Celine. Maybe someone smaller. I don't know. Less connected to the general audience. I'd say ska, but like ska is very hit or miss for me. I really liked No Doubt, but that's like ska light at best. That's like pop ska. Some ska is just so much of noise. It's a lot. Gaga would be fantastic. Absolutely. Gaga. Oh my God. Have you seen? I'm sure you have. What song? She sings, oh, it's Born This Way, but like ballad style while playing piano. It was an awards show a few years ago. It's one of the most emotionally beautiful, just holy shit, performance of that song I've ever seen in my entire life. And it blows my cock off. It's so good. And she like starts crying. Fuck, it's good. It was gross. I don't want to do that place ever again. Oh no. They were very judgy. Really? On anyone not wanting to give to the charity? Oh. They also looked down on me and my folks for talking about metal music. I told my bosses never again. I believe they are a religious charity. They're a religiously affiliated organization that doesn't support women's health or gay health or trans health or otherwise. So, if you needed any more reasons to not support the Salvation Army or give money to those creepy Santas at the front of every store, there's some. There's a good reason for it. Let's not. Fast forward that one to 215 if you don't. Wait, which one? Oh, YouTube is crashy crash. That's what's up. It's just loading. I'm on a forever loading wheel. I'm going to close some of my... I have a lot of tabs up. Might be because of that, but I'm on a forever loading wheel, so YouTube might be having a fart real quick. Or Adele. Holy shit, that'd be great. Either or. Oh my God, imagine... Well, I don't know. Either or. You died in the end. Apex is hard these days. People got really good at that game. I played at the very beginning. If it weren't for some narcissistic Roman emperors, this would be my 3-year anniversary.
Word though, MacJack.
Thank you. What the fuck is up with the... Like, what's with 12? Thank you for subbing to the class. Keep the classy alive and giving an A to swings. I appreciate you, Honeybean. How are you? 30... Goddamn. That's
So long!
Allow yourself to be
Thank you.
penetrated.
I love you.
Be penetrated by everything and everyone that is good
Well.
in this life.
Vile, you know there's some LGBTQ plus people who are very like pro-Trump and shit who are nutters. I mean, there's a few. And maybe it's a really good job. Also, not like throwing shade or anything, but they are two like men, I'm assuming. It's a man who has a husband. Two men, they don't have to worry about women's health or women's health care, so maybe that's the thing. I don't know. Which was weird because there was very nice gentleman working there and he has a husband and he's happy, so he maybe just be oblivious. It might not affect him, you know what I mean? What about Scott, like the interpreters? I'll give it a try, but don't hate me if I hate it. It's like there's some music that there's just some crazy beat in it that's so fast it makes my heart rate speed up, and I have to know it, but I'll try it. I'm down to try anything. Oh no, I like this kind. That's the good ska beat. Until they go like, wait, can I guess? At a certain point, the singing's going to slow down and suddenly 10 more brass instruments are going to be introduced and the beat's going to raise up about 40 beats per minute. Is that going to happen? Cool. Okay. That's the part I hate. So as long as that doesn't go down, I'm cool. No, I dig this. This is dope. My dog's broken. It's fine. Hi. No, this reminds me of something. Hold on. It reminded me so strongly of another band. I'm just trying to think. Oh my God. One I like. That's my void. Are they saying Spokane? Hi, Bubba. My little void back there. That's where I grew up, kinda. Furries. No, I dig this a lot. It reminds me of, fuck, dude. Some band I really like and listened to a lot in my youthier years. And I'm just... Fuck my brain. It... A little, not Rancid, really. A little bit, maybe. But no, a female-led band. I want to say it was that one that, what's her name? Brody Daly was in. It's like the something. The Destroyers or Destructors or something like that. Like a little bit like that. Dogs. The Distillers. It kind of reminds me of the Distillers, I think. For some fucking reason, I can't think of anything else that's coming to mind. But man, I like it a lot. This is good. Kind of reminds me of the Distillers, though. My link is a cover of Elvira by Oak Ridge Boys. That's the one I think it's trying to load. That's the one it's got to spin. I'm going to try to refresh it when this song's done. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm going to try to refresh it. It might have been because I tried to open it twice. Lit in Distillers a little bit. I like it, though. It's in no way like the overbearing ska that I think of when I think of ska, where it's like the beginning sounds like this, and I really dig it. And then suddenly it's like, oh, there's the... I like brass instruments, too. But I don't want 20 trumpets in my ear, like going 20 miles an hour. It just makes me anxious. But this is chill. I like this. How are you, Glut? Oh my God. How are you doing? And Skin Slip, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an A to swing. Sorry, I was losing myself in the music. Lilith's trying to fuck her brother. It's happening. It's almost 4:20. Oh my God, it is. 3 minutes. I'm packed and ready. 3 minutes till 4:20 if you guys care. Glut, how are you? You're alive. I knew you were alive. I told everyone you were alive, but how are you doing? I'm saving that. Hold on. I like this. The Interrupters is the name of that band. I really like just their overall sound. It's very like catchy and boppy. I want to bob my head to it. I feel that. It's not in any way overbearing. And I think you know what I mean when I say that. I don't know. I can't even think of an example because why the fuck would I remember bands I don't like? Well, I mean, it's going to be 12:20 for me, but it's always 4:20 somewhere because time is irrelevant and humans, you know, invented it? No, they didn't. You know what I mean? What the fuck is this? Stop it. We all have to... Can we watch this together? Wait, Sales, I know you're lurking, but is this safe to watch together? Because I feel like I can't emotionally handle this alone. This is perfect for 4:20. We'll all be scared together. Is this the music video equivalent of Fear? It's by Electric Callboy, and it's called We Got the Moves, but the haircut in it is just... It's something that might be in a nightmare I had, and I just feel like I need to watch it with people so we can... It's okay. I'm gonna take Sippy Sip as safe. Sharing Sales. Holy shit, this is incredible. Like, I'm gonna give you guys the link. I wanted to pause it so I didn't lose it, but let me post it in chat so everyone has it in case you didn't look it up. I know Glup has posted the name, but there's a link to it. Holy shit, is that hilarious? Wow, Jesus Christ. That was incredible. They're really, really good. They remind me of like a more, I don't know, like a better version of... I don't want to say better, just more my taste version of like Steel Panther. Like I love Steel Panther, but that like, man, I just have a hairy void here, needing attention, or apparently. That was incredible. That was so good. Have y'all seen how unbelievably ripper Carrot Top is? Hasn't Carrot Top had a whole bunch of plastic surgery? I thought something happened to the Carrot Top's face. Low black dress. Is it true? I think so. I don't follow Carrot Top. Like, I don't think I was part of that generation that was into the comedy when he did stand up. But his face is just like so like, hey, I'm Carrot Top. You know what I'm saying? It makes me unnerved when people can't blink. Know what time it is? Carrot Top time. Satan time. Is it? Oh my God. Oh my God. How did you know that? Did you know that? It literally is 30 seconds. We watch so much music, it's 30 seconds. What the fuck? Are you psychic? How did you know?
Allow yourself to be penetrated. Be penetrated by everything and everyone that is good in this life.
I'm not even kidding you. I have an ad timer. It's 2 seconds, 1 second, and it's officially that's insane. You're insane. And here we are. Try to count the genres. What do you mean? Oh my god, is it a nightmare of genres though, or is it like a good count of genres? Oh man, it's doing the forever loading. Hold on, I'm gonna close. I think I have too many YouTube tabs up, and that's why. Let me make sure I liked everything. Like, subscribe, save. The Interrupters. That was the name of that ska-esque band. I have so many. I'm just getting rid of ones we already listened to because they're just like the wheel. That's it. That's all I'm getting on 3 videos now. It must be that I have too many. I don't know. They're paused though. Harry Void is the name of my ex's sex tape. Holy shit. In terms of hearts. Pure luck that, or maybe it's like week old dyed hair. It could be. Is it the chemicals? We do need to take a break. I actually just need to pee. I drank way too much water this morning. Way too much. I like chugged that thing down. I need to pee. But I want to play some fucking some gams. That is such a I'm saving hold on, I want to save this song too. I just realized I have that one up too. So many tabs. I'm already subscribed, but I want to save that song. Those are fucking good. If you like that music and you like funny but good music all the same, and you've never heard of Steel Panther, it's much more overtly sexual, however. I would say most of Steel Panther's music is like graphic to say the least. Which I think maybe I like this a little bit better just because I'm not like singing about a glory hole or semen or otherwise. You know what I mean? Maybe that's it. I don't know. Save song. What else do I have up? Did I have that one up? Okay. I tend to be a tab hoarder. It's a terrible problem. The charcoal bleach. Oh God. Does it sink in? Is that a thing? Am I gonna die? Is that where all the silver is coming from? Zeke is doing Indie Saturday and I'm here. I think I found a superior streamer. Oh my God. I would never say a thing. I mean, the amount of his genetic material that might be in or around certain places in my body could, like, maybe it's just like we can't explain. I don't. Did that make it weird? It's fine. It might be weird. I'm gonna go pee and wash my hands after. It's a good one. What are the definitions of mouth and anus? So it's cool that you asked that. We just went over this yesterday, very, very lightly. I mean, it's not a long thing, but it's a cool thing. So if you look at like the grand tree of life, if you believe in evolution and follow like the evolutional tree of life to like categorize the taxonomy of animals as they go down, if you look at the very top where it started, one of the very first branch offs is whether or not you evolved to have 1 orifice or 2 digestive related orifices. If you have 1, that means you both shit and eat with the same orifice. It's called a two-way digestive system, meaning things go in. I think I was with a 1-way or 2-way. I can't remember, but you know, it's like a jellyfish, or an octopus. They poop with the same hole that they take food in. Whereas you and I think ours is called a 1-way because food goes in 1 way and it comes out 1 way, like a different way. It all goes through us, kind of. And that's the other branch. That's the 2 digestive related orifices versus 1. So like most sea creatures like sea urchins and anemones, jellyfish, octopus, things like that, all of those are things that like starfish, exactly, eat with their asshole. Yeah. But I don't think they have tasting things like us. I think they're much simpler organisms usually. Usually, but that's kind of, yeah. Jellyfish always just fascinate me because they don't have a nervous system as far as you and I consider a nervous system. They don't have the general organ system you and I have. They're just kind of a floating digestive system. It's kind of wild. I don't know. Jellyfish they fascinate me and frighten me at the same time. They're definitely not from they're not from Earth. That reminds me of the stupid TikTok about how this girl is like trying to normalize not washing hands after peeing. I'm sorry, no. What? I feel real gross about that, Cloud, in every way, shape, or form. That's foul. Why? Ew. No. What? I cannot. I'm just sitting here trying to think of any fucking. Is it like to save? Is it like? No. What? I have a very nervous system. Good thing you're not a jellyfish. Check. We've checked that off. How many more animals do we have to go through? Is a jellyfish? I mean, animal. Yeah. You can't like not consider it an animal. Jellyfish are so weird. They're such a strange. The ocean kind of perplexes me. Most things like squid and jellyfish and octopus and like those deep sea anglers that are like see-through and the males are like this big and the females are this big and the males just like bite the female's ass and absorb it and become a pair of nuts. What the fuck? What the fuck? Imagine the first time you get laid, you just become nuts. I can't. It frightens me. I see. So it's not two separate holes for jellyfish. I thought you were saying the food goes in the anus hole and out the mouth hole. Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. And they were just two separate holes. No, it totally. Yeah, I love explaining things further. There's no such thing as a stupid question. You know my opinions on that, Mech Jack. Always. Yeah, it's really, I can't remember the term. It's like, I think deuterostome is one and like protostome, and one has, I think those are the names. I can't remember the exact protostome or proto whatever sounds wrong. Deuterostome and something. Those are the two names of the, either you have a one-way digestive system or a two-way, meaning you eat with your shitter. But technically, I'm sure you've read this before or heard this before, your asshole does have the same taste buds as your lips, which is why when you eat really spicy food, you feel it on the way out sometimes around your asshole ring, but you don't like feel it on your fingers, but you would feel it on your dick or your vagina or whatever. You know, you'd feel it on the mucous membranes of your genitals in general, because mucous membranes are what your lips are made out of. Like your lips are just prolapsed mucous membrane out the slit in your face, so your weird talking bones can show. I'm sorry. I don't know how to come back from that one. I'm gonna grind up some. I already ground up weed. Shit. How do I come back from this? I'm gonna load a bowl. Your bones are always wet. Anywho, what did I grind up? Mac. What was it? It was Mac something. Shit. I put it in a different container so it was more airtight. So it was. Fuck. Mac something. I don't remember. It's Mac. Did you see that? Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't know that for a long time. I just learned that one recently too. I mean, it makes sense. It's like something you kind of like, you just don't have the words for, but you're like, why does my butthole sting? But hey now, I've seen TERFs online talk about basic biology. Oh God, here we fucking go. I love that you humor the ignorant. It gives us good entertainment. It's very simple and nothing can ever change that. What does it matter if their sources are trust me, bro? I did my own research. It hurts to say it. Do you have to like crack your knuckles after you type it and dip them in like acetone? Hi, Jose. How are you? Good afternoon, love. I was just loading a bowl, and then I was going to play some Control, because I can't go a day without it, otherwise I forget what the fuck's going on. This game's so intense, but it's so much fun. If you haven't played this game, this is my first time around ever playing it, so no spoilers, but it's so good. So good. Where'd I put my controller? Secrets. Oh, God. First, I cleaned my desk last night. Good job, Katie. I threw it on the ground. Just kidding. It was on a little shelf down there. Man, I don't follow any good entertaining TERFs. I just can't take it. I can't take the dumb that like it'd be no. It's equivalent to being scientific about mermaids. Not that I need to tell you guys that, but the shit just it's wild. It's wildly stupid. Wildly stupid. I don't think I need to reiterate this, but I think once every couple of days, it's good to say this will always be a safe place, regardless of your pronouns or what your genitals look like or what you want them to look like. A trans man is a man, a trans woman is a woman, and no one owes us anything in the terms of how they outwardly present. Period. End of story. And if you ever feel uncomfortable, if someone makes you uncomfortable in my chat, let me or my mods know. I don't know what else to do, but that's a big mic drop. That's just serious talk right there. Hi, little Mama Silva. How are you, love? It's fucking wild. I've owned it forever. I'm a little ashamed it's taken me this long to play it, but God, it's good. I have it on PS4 and haven't played it in for so long. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like even just now, I'm gonna log in and I'm gonna have to go, okay, what were we doing? And I'm gonna have to look at my quests because there's just so much going on and there's so much little side stories. Like, I think I've mainly been following the main story, but I've got a couple side quests to get like other what are they called? Items of importance or whatever. Like, I think I have a side quest for a mirror and something else, but I just kept fucking getting lost all the time. Everything's cement. It all looks the same. So I kind of was just following main story just to try to get somewhere in it. But now we have levitation, and if you didn't get to levitation, holy shit, is that fun? Oh, little Mo Silva, I hope it's smooth and I hope I hope you're feeling better. That moment when you have to fill out the survey on the website to tell the company how terrible the place is. Oh God. Trash all over the floor. Oh, you wait 30 minutes after you ordered and no one knows what you ordered. I've only had to do that once ever. And I didn't have to. I was just so fucking hungry and so sad about the and it was the restaurant. Like, the restaurant gave us the most horrible, sad rendition of food I've ever had in my entire life. Ever. And I'm not one to do that, but holy shit, it was terrible. Cheers. I believe the quote was somewhere along the lines of, get yourself a pizza at 7-Eleven and don't waste your money. Oh, cheers. Good. Music makes me helps me feel better sometimes too. I'm glad it does the same for you. Music's just great.